Hello, gamers. It's me, Zeffy. And look who I have. Look at this handsome gentleman. Dude, I have to. By the way, dude. Okay, I'm looking this way. We got 5 minutes till game start. I have to like rein it in because every time I get with someone secondary on the mic, I start to channel like casting vibes, and I have to be like, I have to like
watch party vibes, buddy.
I have to be normal. Welcome all. We are about to go live with day 2 of Premier League. For those of you who may not know or are just joining in, this is the highest level of collegiate Apex Legends, and yes, we got Jayhawk. Jayhawk's going to be watching the action today and planning his next video around what he sees here.
Potentially. Someone tweeted that my next video is how, what was it, Minnesota State or somebody like that, Kennesaw State runs over literally every team in the lobby.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great video. How this team dropped 80 kills in 2 games or something like that.
I want you to know, be very careful with what you say today, because it's going to fuel it's generational ego is going to be developed today from who you support and who you take a liking to.
Okay.
No, it's true. These guys are they love you, bro.
Well, this is gonna be interesting then, because I already have some opinions based on the streams I have watched, but also I know almost nothing. So some of my opinions are like, that guy's got a cool ass name. I like that team now just because of the gamer tag. So I'm excited.
All right. Heard Jayhawk's a CSU fan. Yeah, bud. Okay. Whatever you say.
See, this is gonna be the tough part for me. I don't even know who CSU is. Like, what are the abbreviations?
They're not.
Stand for?
I'm not even kidding you. Okay, so I will explain. Explain
some of them are obvious.
Yeah, like as we go through, I'll explain. But
yeah.
We'll see. Colorado State University, go Rams. Go Rams.
Okay, I actually, that's what I would have guessed. But, you know, CS is like, that could be literally so many different C states, you know, so.
Colorado, Connecticut State.
It could also just be like a city that's, you
Charlotte?
know, because yeah, you know, you could do
Colorado State,
Washington.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, this is the ALGS support cast. Damn it. Kaiju all the way. What does Zephyr need to know? I'm here. I don't even know what the fuck that means.
He's calling you out. He's saying you don't know about collegiate like he knows about collegiate.
No. That's not what they think. Unless they sell, I don't know those guys. By the way, Swanky Squid is the actual head of the program at West Virginia Westland.
There you go.
All right. So we're like, let me see, 2 or 3 minutes till the game's live. So we've got the drops. We've got at least the initial thing. This is your chance. This is your, feel free to, we're here to answer questions, explain collegiate, the whole 9 yards, etc. E-District, World's Edge, Storm Point. I don't know how much drops really matter in collegiate. They matter a little bit.
Yeah. So well, I was going to ask, number one, how is the draft order determined? Is it just randomized? Like
how's draft order determined? Is Jayhawk in the chat? Can you see this?
Yeah,
yes,
I can
Jayhawk.
see it.
Yeah,
I can
Jayhawk. He's gonna work on his responding to Moose vibes. But yeah, preceded. I mean, OI runs this. OI is the head of all of this. So yeah, he does technically.
Preceded. I'm assuming it's like ALGS. Yeah, one good, one bad, one medium. Yeah, okay. So it's like ALGS then. And then number two, who's like the teams that are going to run over everybody? Because if drops don't matter in like the sense you're talking about, it does matter if you're next to the team that wants to bulldoze you immediately off drop.
Okay, so this is the thing. Today is super unusual because Bellevue is missing players, Southern Miss are missing players, and those are the two best teams in all of Collegiate Premier League. And then after that, it's like we look towards, I guess, like the gap is so massive, I can't even begin to explain that. Jesus Christ.
You're such a good boy. Aren't you doing this watch party with Zephyr Weffer? Okay, buddy.
I'll say this. The lobby, OI's right. The lobby should be closer today. If you want to point out some heavy hitters, though, that do still exist, KSU, University of Utah, Tamu Maroon, Blue Falcons, those are going to be the names I look towards.
Okay.
Are we almost in? Yeah, they're starting server. All right. If you want me to pull it back to the scoreboard at any point, I totally can. Also, let me know if you guys miss.
They're calling you out,
face, bro. I know. What the hell, bro?
Is Tamu?
Oh, I'm sorry. We finished top 5 last week in the first day of Premier. Oh, we're such a shitter squad.
So y'all were the best team last year, no?
We were. I'll say this: we were one of the 3 best
teams. Oh,
we won a few. Put his sexy ass on the screen. Jayhawk's request was a no. Also, I don't even know where I would put
You can
him.
put it on. I don't care. I just wanted to know if I was going to be on screen.
I could put you on
like
screen.
Picking my nose, mid game, everybody sees.
All I will say is I don't know exactly where I would put you.
Yeah,
that is the
tough
top
part with
team.
too.
Need Jayhawk on screen? All right.
Okay, so this is where I'm getting mixed messages because I ask, and like from what I know about collegiate was very little. I knew about that one tournament that happened. I can't remember who sponsored it, and it happened in person.
Alienware.
And yeah, Alienware. And you and Dio were there, and everybody like flew out. I know about that tournament. Didn't you guys win that one?
Yes, we did.
So I was under the impression that
people,
was like the big one.
Some people call that one a Mickey Mouse tournament a little bit because it was there wasn't a full 20-team lobby, and so it's not the science and love for it is not appreciated. All right, I'm adding a Jayhawk into the mix here.
Okay, so chat, if Tamu Maroon is not the best team last year, who is? Because this recontextualizes. Because my understanding was
KSU Gold.
Okay, and are they?
And they are in this lobby. Actually, I think they're a better 3 this year.
Okay, and who are the players?
Hey, I fade away Jay. Thank you for the follow. The players of KSU Gold are Misplays, who is the IGL, and then this year they have Wrecked Emporium and Aegis. Small guys, right? Southern Miss did win champs, but KSU won both the first split and the second split.
Okay, and is collegiate champs sort of like ALGS for like, yes, it matters more, but in terms of like actual,
it's the same
like
thing.
tournament.
It's
not
a match point.
Yeah. Because I know some esports like champs is actually like significantly harder to win than maybe another tournament based on like whatever rules. But I feel like in Apex, because of how many teams have to be in a lobby, that's just not quite the case. You can't like make it literally, you know, so much harder.
I'll say this: everybody who won last year definitely did in a way that mattered, and it wasn't like champs is like the big kahuna that you work towards all year long. But match point's match point.
Yeah.
I'll test this. We're going to transition. Jayhawk, you're going to officially be on screen now.
We've got violence
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. If this is too much camera, we'll talk about it in a second. But for now, you guys have some Jayhawk. And you also have the end of UT Orange. Kaden, caught out by the lovely Daxon. She's one of the few women who are competing in collegiate, by the way. You might recognize her from some of the other rosters she plays in women's comp.
UT Orange is like one of the few teams that I know because at the Open, I met Caden. And this actually reminds me because I've been meaning to respond to his DM because I live in Austin. So he asked me to come look at the facilities and stuff they got over at UT. And I'm super jealous because literally when I was in college, dude, which wasn't even that long ago, it was like 5 years ago, esports was not a thing like at all. Like it existed at Baylor where I graduated from, but it was like a club. There wasn't any like actual serious stuff.
I was about to say, Baylor is competing, but they're in open.
Yeah.
And it's not super great. Audio is delayed by like 5 seconds game only. This is such a pain. Alright, let me see something.
Dude, Baylor's program is so sick. I know, and like when I was there, it wasn't like that, but they hired Adam Stanley, shout out, and he's been like investing big in Rocket League, and I talked to him a little bit, and I was like, yo, I'm in esports.
Okay.
Baylor,
Tell me if this
you guys
fixed
are
the
doing-
audio, by the way. This might have either fixed it or broken it.
It broke
For
it
us,
me.
it broke it
You.
for me.
Which
I'll
is
say
fine
this.
if for them it's fine.
100% fixed. Okay, it's fixed for y'all. It's really broken for us. I don't know why.
moving that way.
Applied for it, didn't get it. When I saw you had 0 crashing, he's way more qualified. Yeah, Adam Stanley is amazing. Never mind. Oh, come on. It's still like a half second, but he's still a little behind. All right. I'll keep messing with that. Jayhawk, you handle the beautiful world of managing
Yeah.
this chat.
What
in
I
the
was
game.
gonna say was I messaged him and be like, yo, you ever thought about expanding into Apex? And he told me that they're focusing like Rocket League and Valorant for right now, I think, and then like they'll expand at some point. And so that's why, Chad, if I ever come in during these streams and I asked Zephyr about Baylor, like he was doing the rankings and I was like, I don't see Baylor yet. Surely they're like top 5, right? Right? The copia that I wish that we were elite. Because I live in Austin. I'm like 2 hours away from Waco too. So like I could go up there and, you know, see the team, give them some tips, help them out. It would be sick, but unfortunately.
Coach
Ramirez.
of Baylor, Apex, Jayhawk, coming to you soon. Or John Harris, as now that it is publicly out there completely. Anyways, Bellevue, they're missing out on two of their teammates today, but they're still winning.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
VOD and
definitely
Jukesy,
delayed.
right?
Yeah, no Voddery, no Jukesy.
Which is tough because I'm a Voddery stan, you know? I've seen this kid since the days where he was playing in the Fallout Customs on the come up. Alright? I was hoping he played today. RIP.
Yeah, sadly because LCQs are going at the same time, we're missing out
Yeah.
on a huge chunk of teams. And so, kinda
Okay,
sucks.
so that's a question. So this is, y'all call this Premier, right? Like this is like the pro league
Yeah.
for collegiate. And so what is like the structure in terms of, is it like ALGS where it's 10 total match days or whatever, and then like a finals type of thing, or what's that?
So no, there's actually, when it comes to the matches, we only do a single round robin, and then we go into a playoff format where the upper teams get the privilege of basically like lasting longer in the format if they come from Premier. But if you shit the
Yeah.
bed, even in Premier, contenders level teams can then have like their own chance to step in and take your spot. So in terms of league play, this is day 2 of 3. After that, we go straight into playoffs. And we basically just work it.
I thought it was.
Yeah, it is. It is. Every single game, you only have 18 total games, and you only meet each team 6 times.
Yeah.
During the quote-unquote regular play. There's a lot of forgiveness, though, for the playoffs. Like, if you don't lose immediately. Also, please keep letting me know about the delay. And I'm putting a video delay on. I'm making the video slower than the sound. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I've literally never had this issue, and so it sucks. I'm learning so much already. Yeah. Still like 0.5 seconds. Okay, when you guys say 0.5 seconds, is the audio delayed 0.5 seconds? What's being delayed? Are you seeing the video first or the audio first? Audio. So something happens, and then the audio occurs. Okay. I'll keep messing with it.
Enemy spotted.
I continue to shift it slightly for y'all. I moved it a half second forward. Let me know if that fixed it. All right, Pyro from the Blue Falcons. We haven't talked enough about the games as is. This is Illini on the other side. All right, another half second. Okay, we're working on it. Really close. You guys
You said that's one of the scary teams. That's one of the ones that's
It's kind of surprising. So this is Toronto Metropolitan University, TMU, and they are a good squad, but they had a really, really rough start where they didn't inherently qual for Premier super strongly, and so we had a lot of questions. And so they had a very good day 1. Now we're questioning what the rest looks like. Another half second. All right. I'm working it.
By the way, shout out all the Apex lore people, because this man Muffins and Shiny. I was talking to Hodsick a while back because I'm making a video, and I did this interview maybe a year ago, and the video is I don't know when I'm gonna make it, but it's kind of talking about like some very early concepts in terms of macro, and Hodsick was like, Shiny and Muffins were the guys. They were the dudes who, like, when we first started, there was literally no macro, and they were just like timing their rotates and getting the God spot every game, and it changed everything.
Dude, think about the OG days when Muffins was... It's crazy because Muffins is still here. He's in Bellevue.
Yeah, I know.
But, like, they had such a dominant run that one split of Pro League. And that was, like... That was one of the very first ones I remember.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't like what teams my boys are between. West Virginia Wesleyan. Yeah. I don't like any team that West Virginia ends up against, though, sadly. Am I tripping, or now is it even more delayed? Guys,
It might be because you fixed it for me, so and that was the problem for them last time. Do you know Blitzen? I do not. Who's Blitzen, man?
Blitzen?
I feel like this is like a D's nuts joke based on.
No, Blitzen was a player, but that was like a tier 2 player, I remember.
Weapon supply bin here.
And he had a couple stints in Pro League.
Bro doesn't know Blitzen. Blitzen, go.
Bro
He
called
was a
him tier
T2
2.
guy. Bro called him T2. Okay.
He was. Anyways, hold on. Texas A&M Maroons getting kind of struggling right now. Hey, you could be tier 2 and in Pro League. There's many players who are tier 2 quality who make it to Pro League for just a little bit.
Contact.
Okay, looks like Tamu gets chased out by Blue Falcons. Meanwhile, on the kill feed, it looks like SJSU gets a knock onto KSU. So those are like the big name squads, kind of. No one's full sending it yet. We will see how it breaks out.
The thing I'm interested in, based on the lobbies that I've seen in the past, was it felt like teams are still being like super aggressive right now, but it felt like we were getting like super thinned out lobbies. But this Humbert zone, I feel like might keep teams alive because there's so many playable spots.
So I want you to take everything you know about competitive Apex Legends, get rid of it, because unless it's the match point finals, some of the shit these teams do, it does not happen the way you're expecting. Anyways, full send, Gamerhawks Navy, a little bit of defense there. That's USM. Board up to the high ground, and you're running straight into a PK shot, whether you like it or not. Still though, Biz cleans it up. I think they're actually, Southern Miss are in the lead now. Yeah.
I just have to say, some of these comps, right after you say, take everything you know about competitive and throw it out the window, we're seeing Loba game 1 is a crazy sight.
Dude, just 15 squads remaining. Meanwhile, Tamu Maroon defending on their own end, at least for now. Hey, there's a knock from Swifty overside. Well, I mean, I can't imagine anyone else is going to really survive outside the building. Parks has done and dusted Illini. It's a very, very healthy fight for Tamu. A lot of the time... Okay, I should have shut the fuck up, man. A lot of the time, they lose out on Nabber in the middle of the fight, and then because they're a duo, you get a third party.
Just reset, though. Who's third partying here?
Whoever it is, Zumo is the one to find the knock on Swifty. That could be from afar, or that could be close. This is UC Gold on the outskirts here. They're not exactly healthy, but because this is on edge of zone, I think everybody's looking.
Tango near me.
You and
Nice
Jay
stats. That
Hawk
was
can make
Tamu
it.
on What does that even mean, man? Like practically, what do you want? Clap each other.
Damaroon defensive from Pear, stuck on the interior with nowhere to go, and West Virginia Wesleyan, one of the bottom 5 squad in Premier right now. Now in a situation where they, as a duo, have to survive. Quick revives for UCSD on the outskirts here. West Virginia are still in that building. Probably gonna get full thirsted. We'll have to wait and see. We're gonna jump towards the north side of the mount. Southern Miss are continuing their onslaught for full thirst here. This is Viz, by the way, as a replacement for the day, which is still very good.
How do subs work in collegiate? Do you have to have like one listed on the roster, or can you just like pick up any homie from the school?
So there are players that do exist at these schools.
Yeah.
Theozen comes in as the replacement today for Thalys. But I think USM just has a really, really good wealth. Given a couple minutes before next game, hopefully you figure it out. Here's the problem. If there's no game, I have no audio to test. Oh. I'm going to add another video delay on top of this delay. Here we go. 500-second extra delay. Here you go. It helps that Theo is Thalys' brother. Yeah, exactly.
I said the squads were gonna stay alive because of the Humber zone, and they are all.
It's 9.
Everybody is out.
Yeah, KSU Gold here. They're the ones on defense. This is the team everyone kind of wants to run the lobby. The real question is how much has Misplays drank and how much further will he drink today? Already with those knocks, it tells me we're on a steady stream of alcohol. But zone hurts.
Bro died because he couldn't climb the wall.
It's okay.
Oh no, he could have just walked around. Did he get full thirsted? I don't think he got full thirsted. I think he's still okay.
Yeah,
Also,
more
shout out Narwhal Boy, favorite player right now, just based on the name alone. Shout out Utah.
I'm a big fan of this development. Narwhal Boy is the favorite. Can we watch Mez? Yeah, he's up on height here. Couple of incendiary grenades, and this is one of the best players for Utah. Narwhal Boy though.
Narwhal Boy, go crazy! Oh my god. Shout out Narwhal Boy.
Shout out Narwhal Boy. That's it for Florida State University. Utah Valley Black will go down in a mixed hands with Augusta, also kind of in the driver's seat here. And we are down to our top 5. We got Augusta, Bellevue, Utah, KSU Gold, who does get a revive, and UT Tyler, who you're going to meet my favorite named player, which is the Jonkler on that roster.
There he is.
Here he is.
There he is.
There's the Jonkler.
Ask and you shall receive.
Is the Jonkler a good player? He's all right. is his name Baller? Yes. Mixed success here for Bellevue. Kind of stuck on the inside, choked out by Augusta. You've lost on Jose M. I don't know much about Hutch, but they beat Augusta. So that's got to count for something.
Okay, so why saying that anybody can play from the school as long as they were just already going there? That's
Yes.
gotta be interesting. What if you find some like underdeveloped talent, you know? and you
Oh,
just stud?
most of these rosters are like not comp players. They just play Apex for collegiate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are some players I would say if they really did commit to competitive would be awesome. Anyways, KSU Gold on the inside. They got resets all day long. Prima Donna, winners of most of Octane here. Now going to see if they can out-survive UT Tyler as they might jonk on him.
Yeah, I feel like in this end game, that's the scary part, is you're going to get jonked. And I feel like that's the problem for KSU Gold. You know, they've been running over people, but with a guy like Jonkler last alive in this lobby, I mean, I just don't think they can do this. I don't think they can win.
You know what? I have faith in KSU. I love misplays. He's already drank a little bit today. And so with that alcohol pumping through his bloodstream, this is, I mean, that is the difference. That is the critical decision maker. Problem is, they are stuck in this building being EMP'd. And, well, they are a split here. I mean, if KSU gets a knock on the side, I mean, kind of win. UT's playing it smart, though.
The alcohol is definitely a bluff because I know everybody's nervous the moment they know that the Jonkler is the one that's going against them. And so alcohol might calm some of those nerves as KSU is extended against the Jonklers himself. Jonkler in a 2v3. Oh, he's going down. Oh.
I had faith, but at the same time, it is KSU. Couple of quick scans, one final pump in. KSU, Game 1 winners of the day. No surprise for just about anybody. Question to the observer.
Is the alcohol considered performance enhancers in this league?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a tough question, Don, because ultimately it could also be a deterrent, you know? Like if you drink too much, you're screwed.
All right. We're gonna pop on over to scoreboard here. Zephyr, why are you cheating outside of our hard-earned points? You got refunded. Oh, I'll say this right now. Two things. One, Twitch, I found out you cannot have any maximum points for your community other than 2K. So that is the maximum. Two, I reset the goal. It is much smaller now. It is 500,000. If we get to 500 community points, I will host a collegiate tournament. Anyways.
You can do this?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could make people pool their channel points for a specific thing. That's sick.
Yeah, I'm doing, and we're going to place the first prediction of the day now with KSU's win. Over under 5 KP next game for KSU. Get your bets in. You have 30 seconds, apparently. All right. I'm not scamming you. You got your points. Where would this tournament be held? Online. Get your bets in. Over under 5 KP for the next game for KSU. And also, I expect some early game help for that audio because I have no idea what's going on. Overall, KSU do lead 20 points. Utah just behind them, though, with more KP. This is kind of big.
Can I just point out that my guy Narwhal Boy drops a 2K, leads the lobby in damage? I mean, just from a quick scroll of like the top 5 teams, he's got the most damage of anybody. So I don't feel like enough people are putting respect on Narwhal Boy's name right now.
Honestly, it's probably the best I've ever seen Narwhal Boy play for Utah because Mez is the player of University of Utah that people know. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if he maintains that. That's all I'm going to say. Scoreboard, Bellevue 13, UT Tyler 11 with their second place finish. West Virginia, Augusta, a couple big names. Southern Miss is struggling a little bit, but they got some KP. The big ones that I'm a little bit disappointed on, Illini Orange, TAMU Maroon, SJSU Blue, even Temple Cherry. who's kind of been on the come up. Those 4 right there in particular are kind of behind. That prediction balance is absurd. Oh, what is it? I can't even see it right now. Over 100% for KSU. Only one person has taken the under. It's Kuzer with 10 points versus 7K for over-under KSU 5 KP.
And I'll have you right now, that 7K was all me. I went all in. All of my points are on the over right now.
I can actually, it's slowly increasing. Small guy has received, say my name, Small Guy 07. Thanks for joining us today. Jayhawk, you have to participate. You guys say his name.
Small Guy 07.
This shit makes me laugh. All right, we are officially back in game. I need everyone and their mother to help me with audio.
It's so tough too because I can't help because apparently when my audio's good, theirs is bad.
Yeah,
mine sounds good right now.
Our audio is actually different than y'all's audio. So I can put video delays and I can help and I can filter a couple things. Right now there's a 1.5 second delay. Bulldog Kush, that is the classic Zephyr emote. Thank you, brother. Oh, by the way, not to hound the concept of extra subs, but 5 more subs and we do reach our goal of emotes for the chat, since you guys are spamming some emotes. Do you want to go over the overall standings after today? Yeah, sure, probably. I'm talking like nice emotes, pretty emotes. So.
Another Humbert zone.
Let's go see what's up over there.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of
Classic Apex right now. You see a zone once, you're gonna see it twice, maybe even 3 times.
Well, no, because there's only 2 games of E-District, so...
Oh, true.
You have to go...
That's even worse.
Yeah, we're done with E-District after this.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume the audio is perfect, by the way, since, yeah. I'm waiting for someone to shoot. Fair.
You can hear their like movement sounds though.
Yes, audio is amazing. Audio is... I've never had this issue, and I think it's because Jayhawk's here. Audio is barely behind.
It's so off, it's hard to even tell. This chat's ridiculous. Every single answer always is like contradicting other people. There's not a single question that's been asked for everybody.
I hope that they understand, you know?
The only thing that everybody agreed on was
Optics
that.
here.
That's true. Also, Bulldog Kush, we can get a Coca-Cola Red Bull emote in chat. Anyways, a couple early shots for Utah Valley Black. They had an early exit this last time around. This time, random Moby, no follow through, question mark. Is the audio behind or is the video behind?
Want to point out another buyer named Schmiggles, also from a Utah school. I'm starting to notice a trend here with the schools from Utah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Utah has some pretty good ones. Schmiggles, though, and the rest of the crew are gonna be on their way out. Blue Falcons is not the team you want to run into early. And I think they've understood that this is kind of a losing battle, and they are sitting on white. You're not gonna get Evo like that. Just rotate. All right, I've added another half-second delay on the audio. Let me know. I think as you add delays, it's also adding delays to the audio. Because it's the same, I swear. But it's not, because it's a video delay.
Jayhawk, you should watch Contender. What's Contender? That's the league right below?
That's
and
the league.
Open below that?
Yes.
Are there some fire names in Contender?
Oh, yeah, 100%. All right, I'm taking off the video delay. We're going the opposite direction now.
Add a delay to J-Hop so he fits into the game better. There you go. Just delay me so that every time you ask a question, I respond 10 seconds later.
I added a 500 delay the other direction. Same delay as before. Guys, I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Full, right here.
Bro, Blue Falcons are a menace over here,
Let's
right
go over
outside of Heights. They're just gatekeeping literally all the teams on the north here.
I mean, you're gonna notice that most teams don't get punished ever
Yeah.
for like if you take your time too long in Pro League or high level Apex play, if you try to gatekeep and you don't prioritize zone, you're going to bite the bullet later in the game because you didn't get to zone, right? You may get some KP, but your edge play is going to be hard. Here's the thing though. On the other side of the equation with Collegiate, no one goes to zone. You're able to get there half the time this late into the game.
Yeah. This is a powerhouse.
By the way, small guy, when you say add a second delay, you have to tell me which direction and what. What is delayed?
Shit, Southern Miss are good too, right? They're one of the best teams.
Oh yeah, 100%. Southern
They're
Miss
putting
definitely.
Blue Falcons in the dirt right now. Wait, did
Oh.
Jonkler just die?
Different team, but yes, in the kill feed, we've lost out on
UD?
Jonkler.
Jonkler! As Blue Falcons get eliminated though.
Okay, but here's the thing. That's when I will say, even though they are playing with a sub today, is expected. West Virginia Kaiju should go out too here, though.
Wait, who's expecting? Blue Falcons or Southern Miss?
No, like, Blue Falcons should lose that against USM,
Oh, okay.
right? And then West Virginia, Westview Kaiju. I can't believe they have gotten a knock. They're going to get a reset off here. It is going to be 3v3, but I don't think they give IUP the chance to really heal.
Yeah, I feel like the scary part here too is they have the Maggie. IUP's running the Gibby. Good little counter. Pretty smart move to get out of there. That card potentially on the way as it's Tamu Maroon, the team that you love.
All right. You guys are going to
Team
make
the
me sound like I
chat
have
hates.
absurd bias. I don't have that much bias. I tell it like it is when it comes to this
No.
roster.
I
All
will
right.
credit you because every time I've actually ever listened to you talk about them, it doesn't seem like you're biased.
No, like they should win this fight. They have a good hold. We're gonna jump over to east side of zone. All right. Don't have much bias. Holy shit, the audio's fine. All right, gamers. I think I figured it out. All right, we're gonna put it there. We're gonna leave it there. Wait, it picks. God bless. I can actually cast and look at the games now. Bellevue University. They've lost out on Jose M. Here comes KSU Gold. They're leading into what might be another win. They're taking the port. They don't give a shit.
But where did he go? He got away somehow. Little kidnap attempt. Doesn't grab him. Okay, so then he Alright. I thought he was gonna keep trying to run away. Instead, he just accepted his fate. He said, you know what? Nah. 1v3.
Trust me, you know, the ego challenge is something that you're just gonna have to learn is built into. That's actually, this is so true. People care so much about winning 3v3s in collegiate that they think they can beat everybody. Like
Surely
the
like,
absolute ego is crazy. Flight Val, by the way, thank you for the follow.
like universally, it's crazy or what? Because
Yeah.
there's some teams out there that know like we're not that guy, you know?
There are a couple teams for sure, but in a lot of cases, you will see squads 3v3 when their game plan for the entirety of Premier should just be go to zone and hide and don't do anything else.
We should go there. I go though.
It's crazy. Also, thank you for contributing to the collegiate tournament. Yeah, collegiate egos greater than Premier egos? Yes, 100%, 100 and 1,010%.
Hostile spotted.
It is crazy.
I wonder though if that's just because of like I feel like in pro play, there's kind of this understanding that like even if you're, you know, literally the best team in the world, you can kind of get rolled over by anybody. Like if you play it poorly, you know, and maybe
Yeah.
collegiate they just don't feel that way. Maybe there's like, nah, some of these guys don't even know how to play the game.
There.
I think I do agree with someone, like what people are saying in chat. you're not playing for money, and on top of that, half these teams are just here to have fun. And so what's the most fun about Apex for a lot of squads? Being in a good fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And most understand, there's a lot of these teams that have ego, but they also understand they're never going to beat, you know, KSU or USM or whatever. And so
Yeah.
it kind of does ruin things a little bit. So you might as well just fight.
I think it is also tough too, because also if you're just sitting in zone the whole game and don't get any KP, then yeah, you're probably just never gonna catch up. If those kind of teams are just rolling everybody.
You'd be surprised what kind of consistency can come from that. Anyways, West Virginia Wesleyan holding out Texas A&M Maroon. They actually are going to run away. And they're going to play towards the north side straight into what could be Southern Miss. Dude, they got a bead and a half on their location. And they could totally commit to this if they wanted to.
This is such a sketchy spot for the other team to be in too, because it's probably a team on that south side of the bridge.
Yeah, that's where West Virginia Wesleyan is.
Yeah.
All right, well, a couple of nades, repositioning. Swifty and Pear have made it up, and they at least got building space, but I mean, Southern Miss, I don't know if they full chase this out, whatever it might be. We're going to jump over to West Virginia Wesleyan. SJSU on the other side. That is San Jose State University. A very good team, but a drill keeps them in their place for now. Not going to be committing to the fight anytime soon.
Are there legend bans? Or no?
Yes, there are. So I'm going to guess Caustic was the first one, just because I haven't seen it. Yeah.
There's a lot of Maggie in this game right now. That's why I was asking.
They love Maggie.
Yeah.
Apps
I
Collegiate
think it's
loves
based. I
it.
love Maggie too.
It's
Especially
very
if you're
good.
aggressive. Maggie Views is a diabolical comp. I love it. These are two of my favorite characters to play. Them on the same team, just go crazy. Every little hidey hole they want to sit in, nope.
UT Orange long range knock on KSU here. This is KSU gold. Previous winners, big dubbers. Okay. It does look like they got a port back, so they were just overextending. Most teams aren't really in a punishment setup yet. Like, they're not close enough to really fight for space. So Humbert, I mean, this time around, I will say, definitely a lot more surviving. Remember, last time I think it was like 15 squads already by this point.
Yeah, but this ring close was when everybody started to die, so I feel like we're about to have some action pop off.
In case you reset, the only few teams
The
kind of stuck on the
Giggler?
outside.
Who's
Yeah,
the
bro.
Giggler?
Oh, you haven't met the Giggler?
No. team?
I'm a little disappointed because Temple's been struggling today. The Giggler's actually good.
What team
Anyways,
is the Giggler on?
Bye, Tamu Maroon. Tamu Maroon's stuck on one last person remaining. And no! Southern Miss found KSU. Oh, we're fucked.
There's a dude named Onions. Just Onions.
Hey, Kuzer! Thank you for the subscription. 4 more and we're on our way to emotes there. Appreciate that, brother. Alright, now's your chance. Give me Jayhawk, rap questions, go. Hey, small guy! Thank you for the subscription. You don't know if you have any? Come on, ask stories, lines, anything. The drama, the tea.
Okay, so this is week 2. Then
Okay.
we go to week 3. Then we go to the playoffs.
Yup.
Is the playoffs, how format-wise, is it how many, just the top 20, like a regional finals lobby would be, or is it like a tournament
So,
style?
20. The first cutoff is in week 4. The top 20 in Premier compete against each other, and then bottom 20 in Premier compete against each other. The top 10
This is what you were
in
saying, where the top teams have like more survivability because they probably
Yes.
drop down. If they
Yes,
lose.
exactly. And so, if you're top 20 going into that week 4, oh, hold on, IUP Crimson's fucking balling. Well, this guy isn't. Okay.
You say that he misses like 3 shots.
Hold on.
The
Don't
neck
judge
out.
Ever like that. Don't judge Ever like that. Ever can find success, all right? He
didn't need to ball out. His teammates are
nervous
going crazy.
breakdown. He understands you're sitting here watching him. It makes it harder. Okay. Ask about the first cheater in collegiate seer meta. Glow? Glow test? No, that's okay. Let's not talk about Glow.
Who's Glow?
He cheated.
How? Aimbot, ball hacks. What are we talking about here?
I don't know the actual official cheats that he did use. He was just cheating on gosh, what was that roster? Edinburgh. Oh my gosh, Edinburgh. He had walls? Yeah. For Jayhawk,
Okay.
why do pros prefer a semi-auto scout, which is underpowered to a longbow, which is semi-auto and more powerful than a 30-30?
Fire
You think
rate.
they choose fire rate? Yeah, 100%.
The longbow
I-
is so awkward where I feel like it doesn't hit hard like a sentinel, but it doesn't shoot fast enough like a scout or a 30-30.
Or 30-30. It's the speed at
just
which
that
you can play.
weird.
There you
It's
go.
just that weird.
West Virginia, Wesleyan. Oh, here we go. They got scans and a half and burns.
Bro, we have 14 squads final, like,
Yeah.
5. This is actually
This is
a
amazing.
really good game.
Looks like SJCU are struggling. FSC were falling in the kill feed. I know I can read these like hyper fast.
This is going to be a really sketchy rotate for a lot of those teams that are still in that, like, big Humber building, because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of that zone is just open space.
Utah's the
Yeah.
only squad playing the outside there. You got Temple Cherry on building. I know there's that little compound out in the center there that you can really play into. Hey! Thank you for the dollar. Dub for the dollar from Jean. Thank you, Jean. I love you.
Hey team, we have a buck. I take that back.
Lobby quality greater than 1. Oh, fuck, dude. Come on. Hit these. Hit these. No balls. Oh, what the hell?
Little kidnap attempt?
No, just getting around. I mean, West Virginia should be able to pick up like a ton of KP here from up above. Dash gets a full thirst. That's the Giggler squad, by the way. Dash and the Giggler, they play together. Start thinking about that. All right.
Okay.
Utah Valley Black, they're playing in the lobby here. Illini Orange. Remember, I said I was disappointed with them. This is a really, really good turnaround. Problem is, wasn't clean enough. Also, that Maggie ball. Holy fuck, bro.
Oh, no. AE Sports. Oh, I feel like
Damn.
Wait, oh no, that was Southern Miss. I thought that was Illini that they were fighting. I was like, with that
No,
Maggie
Illini's still alive. They're above
Yeah.
them. So they, it looks like it was like a 14 commit there, and then USM just came and cleaned it up. Temple Cherry, the Giggler, Dash. They're trying to survive on the outskirts. Remember, they're playing this building super early on. It looks like they've been pressured away. FSU has taken the interior. Now from the outside, Daxon, she'll deliver. Insane, insane PK shots to lead this one through. That's it for Ferris. They'll turn their attention towards Temple Cherry. Man, look at that wall.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was actually
shit.
perfect, but he takes it away. That's a genius. The push. No, the Giggler. Come on, Giggler. You can do this.
Oh, they're burning. Burned out from what I can only assume was the Giggler's Sparrow ultimate. A quick Newcastle res, and Temple Cherry are back into it. At some point, we lost on Utah out on the side. Lucian Habaneros Rumbly in the middle of that just killed Utah. UCSD on top, gamers.
So bad for Utah because there's that outside wall over there, you know, and it's such a
What are we doing? Full commit here. Southern Miss trying to get the full thirst. Gets the heady Theozen. They were going to be that full wipe. 6 squads remaining. KSU now coming in to clean up the crew, but don't play the bubble like the way they need to. Viz up on height here. Fucking A. Excellent drops. It is a 1v1 here against KSU, but these full throughs, these are critical. Rekt can beat this. Oh, the timing's
reset?
bad, bro. Oh.
Oh, but wait, did he collat him there? I think he got the res. And then he collat him.
KSU goes down. UT Orange are going to come in to try third party the USM squad. I do not think USM survives this time, guys.
Yeah, there's no chance. Especially with some of those I feel like UT took a lot of damage there, though. That's not great for the rotate in.
I've increased the Jayhawk audio for you, love. UCSD, this is the squad that took away Utah's spot on the edge of zone. RIT Black are playing right underneath them. Beautiful angles, but the KP goes the way of UCSD. UT Orange eliminated. We're down to our final 3. Temple Cherry still alive down south there. Not in the worst position, but also taking a fat fucking nade.
He like panicked. He sort of run towards it. I got worse there. Sure,
All right,
this
I mean-
should just be UCSD with a win here from the height. I mean,
Well, here's the problem. With the zone closed and RIT directly below them, they're not getting any KP right now. They're forced to fight this out. I think they get punished on the drop. Unless he has Castle Wall ready to go for a slam.
that's what I'm thinking. The Castle Wall thing gets into a spot they should be able to do it. They take the hideaway on the opposite side.
Oh my
That's
God.
a huge push from Lucian. Oh, it's just 3 shots.
But Habaneros is down. It's not perfect. RIT still have not lost a single person yet. You can hear them on the other side. Just Rumbly and Habaneros left standing as the zone is ticking. Parstips delivering through, and for RIT, they are a full force in their final moment. They bid their time, but face 2 double knocks. Point blank range.
Giggler!
Temple Cherry 1v1. The Giggler.
Got out the giggler.
Shout out to the Giggler. Wait, hold on.
We have our Apex champion.
Dude, I'd have to go back. You know they survived because of Evil Howl. There's no, because we
Yeah.
just saw UCSD full drop, full commit on top of them, get knocks, and then somehow we're 2 people up on res and winning the game. By the way, 2v3 win. 2v3 win there for Temple Cherry in the end. All
I
right.
feel like UCSD should have. I like the Newcastle Wall play, but I didn't quite see where they went. And I feel like if they tried to all like go to the left side together, because Lucian had a really good slide to steal their height, and then if they also at the exact same time had walled that low ground, that could have been like a dirty push onto the left. But it seemed like they were a little disconnected there in that end game.
I think there was too much. I noticed you're right because we saw Lucian up on height for UCSD.
Yeah.
What we didn't get, though, was like Habaneros was kind of back trying to cover what was going to be that RIT Black rotate. And the
Yeah.
thing is, because of the Newcastle from Temple Cherry, they don't quite get that full wipe as
Yep.
fast as they wanted to. And so then they have to turn tail, start defending against RIT. Do you want me to hit the
Yeah.
sub-5 predict result for you? I absolutely do. And by the way, as the rule, the under has won. KSU Gold walk away with 4 KP. Everybody lost their points except for Kuzer. Kuzer drops a fat fucking steal, a dime.
I lost 7,000
Oh
points.
my God.
7,000 points.
I think it was more than that.
Well, that's
Check
what I
other lobby
lost.
scores.
There was
Yeah.
probably more together. Just me individually, I put in 7,000 points.
All right, hold on. We're gonna really. I gotta wrap this up really quick. The scoreboards here. Temple Cherry 20 on the board. There's Southern Miss. This is a stat line you don't want to pull away from. 15 KP. 15 KP with a 5th place finish for 19 points, just shy of what Temple Cherry put up. But it is entirely from how aggro they were. All right.
Yeah,
RIT Black, 3rd, 2nd, UCSD. They go down the earliest there, even though they took height. They still have good KP. A bit of a mixed bag from everyone else. Nothing super crazy. The overall lead for now is KSU still on the board. 12, 27. Good placement. Southern Miss with their high KP just behind them, 2 points and 25. Temple Cherry, Utah, 22 both respectively. All right. The Giggler is the best player in Premier. I don't know about that, but I like it.
So I mean, you said Blue Falcons earlier. You said Tamu Maroon. Who else in this lobby is underperforming so far?
Okay, so if we take a look at the board, Jesus Christ. SJSU Blue and Tamu Maroon now in 17th and 18th respectively with 3. Blue Falcons with 6 in 15th. And then Illini Orange is kind of climbing back. I will say everyone kind of has time here. But
Yeah.
those are like top 10 level teams of Premier. Or at least like if I talk about like a power ranking, those guys are like on the docket to be better than everyone else. We've got A versus D, by the way. First game, the only result we have. Hawaii leads currently with ISU just behind them. 14 points, third place finish, 7 KP, and UFC Exodus. Kind of the best day we've ever seen for Hawaii thus far. Really, really, really solid day for Hawaii. It is one game, though.
I wonder what server they play on, because I feel like Hawaii's got to have some diabolical ping if it's not on the West Coast.
Yeah, I would not love that concept.
They play on
by the
Central,
way,
yeah, their ping's got to be crazy.
we've got the next prediction live. Over under Temple Cherry 5 KP. You guys got 2 minutes to get your points in. Over under Temple Cherry 5 KP. They play 85, I think. 85, 110 Central. Man, that's brutal. Zephyr underrates Utah. I don't underrate Utah. Utah's very good. They're tied for third right now. They lost a very definitive game, or like what could have been a handed winning position against UCSD. And I don't think UCSD is like crazy bad, but you shouldn't lose those if you're that good with Utah. So, still respectable. They only walked out of that last game, though, with 1 kill with an 8th place finish. And they could have won it. So, they got time. Are you doing power rankings after the game? No, I'll do them on scrims. Keeps it entertaining. We got lots of time.
I do feel like you probably underrate Utah, because I'm not hearing enough Narwhal boy glaze out of you.
You don't even know enough about these teams to make this judgment, brother.
Narwhal boy is him. Don't you dare say that I don't know about Narwhal. Might go early fight though on Skyhook.
It's kind of slowed down. they're just waiting to choke this out. Oh my gosh, Illini Orange trades 1 for 1 here. Oh, they're separate.
Oh, they're
Someone's
doing
still
Fowler.
throwing
Dude, they
Fowlers.
caught him out.
Oh fuck, that's an early full thirst on Parksa. Jayhawk, you got to reply to OY. How's your day been, brother?
Oh, my day's I woke up this morning and I was just shitting my brains out. So I think I ate something that my body did not like. I don't know if it was undercooked or what, but it might have been because I had Whataburger for dinner, and that's like the first time in like 3 months I've had Whataburger. So, you know, there was that. But luckily it wasn't like food poisoning or anything because I feel fine now. But this morning I did not.
You know who else doesn't feel fine? The guy sitting underneath Viking cap, point blank.
No, not Jonk. Oh, dirty shot on his arm.
Guess Newcastle just leveled up.
Amazing storytelling here.
I'll tell you.
You know how else is shitting their brains out? It's Jonkler.
Tamu Maroon, done for the evening. They're gonna need an extra roll here. Actually, quick revive. Blue Falcons not really committing in a way I thought they would. There we go. Full squad finally arriving. Swifties out of here with the Zippy and Griffy. Even still, a couple of G7s and a little bit of wall sends Tamu packing in 20th. Holy fuck. This is bad, guys. This is bad.
They were 17th with what, 3 points. They might be dead last.
Dude, I can't believe Tamu is struggling this bad today. Like, they're not a bad roster, but remember, they lost out on Fiddle Dude as their primary IGL, and so Hair took over, and it's been growing pains. Anyways, Utah Valley Black is shitting on West Virginia Wesleyan. That's all you need to know.
Game 3. Do we know who got banned? Was it Newcastle?
I like to play a game. I know we can see it on Overstat, but I also like to just sit here and kind of like try to suss
Surely
it
it's
out.
Newcastle, right? I haven't seen a Catholic.
I haven't seen it yet. They also lost their coach, I assume. That is true. I have not coached Tamu Maroon anymore. I've been focusing on streaming, so they don't have a coach.
Some are saying that the coaching staff was not committed to the success of the roster.
We
Didn't
already
have
succeeded, bro.
The dedication to the university.
They're done this semester. They leave
There's
this
rumors-
December, bro.
People are saying it was a mutual parting, but there's rumors that he was actually fired due to his lack of commitment. So yeah, it's word on the street is it's not pretty over there.
We got 1 day of coaching from this fraud. You're Tamu White. You're not even Tamu Maroon.
Dang, he wins a Mickey Mouse title and stops coaching. Crazy. That's insane for me.
We also won split 2 of NECC against USM. You know, you're still our coach? What do you mean? I'm nobody's coach anymore, bro.
Got company out there.
This is an interesting decision from KSU to be gatekeeping despite being a duo.
Oh, they never slow down, bro. As long as the alcohol fuels their blood, KSU is always looking for a fight.
Open door right there.
They should
crazy
really
thing-
reset, so.
As a duo, they can. Zephyr demoted to Tamu Whitecoat. Shake my head. The allegations, bro. They're
Wait,
crazy.
what are the allegations?
They're saying I failed. I failed as a coach for Maroon. I've been demoted.
Wow. Wow. Didn't have the mental to handle it, or like what's going on here?
Blood won the 10-team land, clip farmed on stream by crying, and then dipped from the program. No passion. Did you stop?
Hell of a
coach?
career, to be honest. Hell of a career.
Let me go get the trophy that I can flex on everybody. The massive 60-pound trophy that sits in my living room. Oh, I've had
This-
such a rough career. Oh, it's
This
so
stream
terrible.
has really brought a lot of things to light, chat. My thoughts was that 10-team LAN was like the pinnacle of collegiate at the time. I didn't know any better. That was the only thing I'd ever seen.
I will say, in terms of hosting, Alienware was kind of.
Oh no, yeah, I'm sure are the other stuff, is any of that in person or is that all online still?
Yeah. NECC was in San Antonio. 20 teams. That was pretty sick. KSU won that one.
Like a third-party tournament, or is that?
Yeah. No, that's a different league. This is Octane. NECC is a different league. Anyways, UCSD, winners of last game. Or not winners of last game. Kind of shit the bed by accident. Either way, they're making up for it. Point by point, player by player, one person by one person. Habaneros on the interior finishes the job. And for Utah Valley Black, nowhere to go. West Virginia Wesleyan, not far away from them. We're going to jump over to Southern Miss here, who have already wiped out Rec. KSU Gold. They're missing members.
Sucks for them because I think this is right off the reset that they finally got over at Geyser. Crypto Maggie Fuse might be one of the most insane comps I have ever seen. Crypto ult followed by like Fuse Maggie ult. That's crazy.
Endgame disgusting drills. Are we gonna ignore the clips? Guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm hanging out with Jayhawk a little too hardcore here. I'm not on my full play-by-play casting grind today. I know. I'm
Small guy.
struggling.
I said ew when it happened. I gave you.
Yeah.
Ew.
You gotten you. You know?
That's the best you could probably ask for, to be honest.
There's probably
Would you rather have, Onset say you came down from the heavens, or hear me say ew? I think there's a pretty clear answer.
I'll take Wig saying you.
Okay, wow, that's great.
I need Zephyr to splooge with those clips. All right, next time someone fights, you're getting it dirty. All right? A tear will stream down your leg.
Okay, well that's like an actual ew.
Most squads have made their way in towards Thermal here. Southern Miss, Gamerhawks, RIT, KSU Gold, Illini, a few Blue Falcons just barely getting in there. Still on the edge of zone. 18 squads remaining. Kind of a decent quality today. It's not terrible. What's your reserves? Wigs use legendary? Yeah, it is. Still not beating the allegation. Jesus Christ.
Onset is the greatest lobby in Apex. Onset would actually probably love to play in this lobby. That man likes to int
Actually
with the best
true,
of them.
bro.
He's super aggressive. He ints too much.
I watched y'all stream for like 3 days, and that was it's a tough watch.
Yeah, like I
Those
like to be
ranked
aggressive, and I'm the person that has to call him back because he wants to fight everything.
I'm anti-aggressive. Illini Orange. Quick revive out towards the Mirage Trois area. Could be held out here. We're kind of just jumping around. Looks like we got a little bit of success. Dash in the Giggler. Some drops for Temple Cherry. Don't know if it's a full commit, but doesn't. Typically at this instance, nothing's a full commit. We're going to jump on over to University of Utah. They've got a team on their beat. Already Newcastle down, and for Narwhal Boy and crew, Utah need just a couple of quick shots on the other side. Mez holding the height. Ball bounce in the backfield. 2 members down. He knows one's below. You can clean this up.
Does he know one's down below?
Yeah, point blank. There you go. All right. I mean, it was just clean. Oh, shit.
Because they had 0 points in this game. But the third party from Southern Miss. Battle of the powerhouses.
They got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
2 members left remaining here. 3 squads on the zip out. Still, though, primed and ready. G7 Scout. It's a chunk of damage. Oh, God, I love that drill. Every single time, though. Point blank drill. Drone deleted now. You can't even hide invisibly. Make's been shot out, and this is it for Utah. You are wiped from the game that quickly.
Narwhal Boy. No.
Shit. Here, I don't think... No, there's no way. Parsnips trying to peek this out. J-Hoop going to try to take a little bit of height here. Pita Bread, thank you for the follow. I love a man who loves Peter and bread.
Southern Miss, after getting that win, they claim the mythic bin too, so that's kind of scary for everybody on Archer side. Is that a kidnap attempt?
Point blank. They're not taking the portal back there, but shit, UT Orange. They could kind of posture on this. Playing off the height of that rock over there is very doable. Problem is they got to gatekeep these buildings from the south. What are we doing?
I just follow, you know? I'm a follower. It is what it
What
is.
games do y'all play in my chat, YouTubers?
What's AU Esports deal? Are they good? Are they bad?
Augusta? 360, and they're not bad. They're honestly pretty good. I look towards 360 on the roster as kind of being that leader. They've been playing for a very long time. I believe 360 actually used to work for Octane as an admin too, so. Yeah, he is hard carrying though. I agree with Callum, so. But he does carry pretty hard in the right moment. For now, though, West Virginia, Westview, Kaiserslautern, I feel like we never stop seeing this team fight today. Point blank in the building, 96-30 with a quick heal off the pylon. That's a double knock drop on the Lil Holland Bavina guy. It's only Daxon, the final remaining member of Florida State University, somewhere on the outskirts. She can do it, by the way. She can 2v1 this. You've gotten Kai and Drake down. That is the Newcastle. You've got to commit 360. A nade from the outside. Here comes Augusta.
I was literally about to say, the fact that Kaiju got away with that push dead center of zone, unimpeded, was crazy, but they finally get punished by Augusta. Shout out the team you were talking about.
There you go. There you go. Zephyr spreading misinformation. Guys, check this out. You know? It is a glory hole of success for Augusta, and we'll see if they can continue to find, I mean, some stalls to work with. I hate myself.
Was it what of success? Nothing. What was that again?
Nothing.
Excuse me now?
All right, Southern Miss on height. They are the leaders of what should be this lobby. Holy piss, that is some shots from afar, bro. Oh man, I know they hate the drill, bro.
With the Mythic Bin, Fuse, Maggie playing from this height for this end game, I feel like Southern Miss is about to just decimate everybody. Like, this is going to be diabolical, because anybody that's rotating in, if they try to go to that trench, you just pour down nades, drills.
Oh, yeah.
That open space, they've got a triple take, gold scout, like... This is tough.
The Zard, they wiped Bellevue. It's not the real Bellevue roster, but it still holds its name in gold. UT Tyler, the Jonkler, they're dubbing it out. Problem is, they're stuck in thermal. Now UT Orange. Edge of zone, UCSD, here they come. Point blank in front of it all. Lucian around the back. Oh, no, it is dirty. You cannot be missing that when you set up with Sheila. You cannot be this dirty. Holy shit, Lucian.
Okay, Lucian's
Oh my
R9
God.
is actually gross. Like that slide earlier at the countdown fight into that, that's disgusting.
Literally unbelievable. That was, I don't think he missed a single clip there. All right, Ferris State, full commit from KSU. You might miss a PK shot, but the second gets the job done. No one goes down here, and SJSU is on that other side. Problem is, Bridge ain't up, or at least they're in front of Bridge. They actually might help KSU get this reset off. Yeah, they make sure that that commit, that third party, doesn't come through. SJSU just saved KSU, bro.
I said this is gonna be a good zone for, what was it, Mississippi? What was it?
Yeah, USM. USM on height.
Yeah, USM. I said it was a good game for them, but that zone pull is not favorable. They're gonna have to come off the height at some point.
They could play
All
for
these
God
teams on the
building.
countdown side. They could, but I feel like that cross is just gonna be a little brutal to try and like wrap into the doors.
But
if
they're better.
Playing Alter, they can make it in.
They are better. I want you, hold on, I want you to channel
True.
understanding that concept. There is a skill diff opportunity here, right? They can just
Yeah, but
completely
if they go
bolt them.
south, it's the Jonkler. So like, you know, can they like really?
The full analysis
Lucian's are
in the moment. All right. They're going to choke things out here. Fuse on the ready for the bombardment. Sadly, it's not going to mean much with the portal play there. Someone also commits, not them, Sparrow alts. You can see they have already extended towards Godhouse. They're right by that respawn beacon, so they have playable space held by Viz. See if they can continue it. Blue Falcons choking out KSU, and from behind, Augusta with a knock of their own. Actually, no, that's Zumo from Illini Orange. He's just a solo. That protects KSU on this rotate.
Falcons getting the reset. That height's gonna be big for them. The gate that they can hold. Staring at all the teams on the other side. This is what I was talking about earlier with that comp from Southern Miss. Anybody that tries to play that trench is just done for. But now we have. Are they fighting the Jonkler?
Not yet. It's Rumbly. That's UCSD on the other side. Kind of a long distance away. Everyone's kind of playing this house really tight. Shots haven't found purchase quite yet, but finally, Viz with a knock onto Habaneros here. UCSD gold is done. Augusta kind of just biding their time on the inside here. Like I said, this is worrisome. You can have a full commit from USM at any given moment for your building.
Wait, is Jonkler dead? Jonkler's on Temple, right?
Tyler. UT Tyler. So
Who's-
they are
who's
wiped
Temple
out.
Cherry?
Temple Cherry
Giggler?
is the Giggler.
Giggler. I am confusing Giggler and Jonkler. My fault to both of them.
No, you're learning. That's the whole point of this. Oh man, we're both committing the ball. Oh, this should be free KP for Southern Miss here. Problem is, good Skynade. They do get the knock on the Onions. IUP Crimson choked out on the other side from the Blue Falcons, and he's gonna pick up that last remaining kill. The drill, and work and a half. Oh, the drill! That was Augusta.
Tough spot right now. Augusta's in a really tough spot. Unless they have Wraith to try and get themselves out, with Southern Miss on the back, playing Maggie and Fuse, it's going to be really difficult to escape.
Not to mention, the pole is actually out in front here. It's not playing towards height. You have
Ooh,
to
that's
play
actually-
towards the building.
Yeah. They do have Wraith, though, so they can make a portal play late and try and escape.
Well, it's going to be hard. Blue Falcons playing for a revive after just losing Pyro. I can't imagine it's going to end up with them with much success here. Peeking over the edge, they are immediately brought down. Quick castle wall just below Southern Misses. They'll lose out on height here in a second, but from this position, they are able to full commit. That EMP potentially on the ready.
Zone closed. It's It's going to force out everybody on this low ground, slowly up towards the building. This is a really gross zone, like the ending spot for it.
Here it comes. Final Heights no longer available here. A knock on a KQ as Blue Falcons are thirsted. Augusta now finally on the outside. They commit to the low ground and run straight into SJSU here. Nowhere to go, and USM still heavily on height here will send Augusta packing, but not before they themselves are down to just one. SJSU with a quick climb for the cleanup, and there is just but one rat to deliver a final piece of KP for the SJSU dub.
Shout out Schmub. Is it the EWC zone? Yeah, it is.
Shout out Schmo. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard while we got time. After that game, World's Edge, Southern Miss are technically the winners in terms of points score there. Third place with 21, 14 KP. The Blue Falcons, I will also highlight the same. 14 KP of their own volition there. Both of them make up half of the lobby, pressuring from both sides of the zone. So SJSU, they do win it. Obviously, though, it is a very a much less robust win.
We are starting to see Southern Miss separate here because that was what 14 kill game there, and they had a 15 kill game earlier. No, in game what was it 2?
15-2.
Yeah,
So this
they had
game
15.
14.
They've got 33 kills across the lobby. They're kind of pulling away from the pack now.
So sadly, for those of you who love a good Temple Cherry, they walk away with 0 KP, even though they finish in second overall. So the under is the winner here. Congratulations. But yeah, you're right. The overall scoreboard has led to a little bit of a gap. It's not super big. We are 3 games deep. It's only, 14 points up for Southern Miss right now. KSU is still chasing with Temple Cherry, keeping it consistent with that kind of second place finish there. UCSD Gold, everyone else, not, I would say, falling off at all. Just, it's still very tight. I mean, one good game right now from any one of these lower teams can put you in a top 5 position. That's what I mean. Come for Cumberland? I mean, okay, let's take a look. Other lobby, you talk about selling it. For Cumberland, it's a 7-point game, so 6 KP and a 13, and a 7 KP game with a 9th place for 2-9, so 17 or 16 overall. Yeah, I mean, by the way, this is Slasher Maple Zach W Keys. They have the full roster. They are one of the top 4 teams. And so, being in 5th place behind KSU Black, UH Red, UHE Varsity, UFC at least.
Okay, why are these teams bad? Why are you saying their names like that?
I mean, UHE has a lot of history here, and so I'm not super surprised. And it's only a 2-game split right now, but
Yeah.
UH Red, they're kind of. I mean, they have a win on their belt where they make up 23 of their 24 points, so it could just be 50-50. But there's no way Cumberland, if I'm painting you a picture, Cumberland is similar to USM, where they just full send lobbies and rack up KP after KP after KP. So the fact that they're 16 right now points, 5th place after 2 games, I mean, that's tough. It's tough.
Oh my gosh, I've made it onto the Octane Collegiate Twitter. This is huge. Yeah, they tweeted a clip of Lucian.
Oh, he was gross, bro.
You gotta fix this this follower thing. Dead center of the screen. Are you kidding me?
You don't
During
like it
gameplay?
point blank?
Point blank during gameplay, man. Imagine somebody follows right as some crazy thing happens. You're just gonna miss it. Well, actually, you won't miss it. Everybody else will.
I'm getting judged. Where would you put it?
The follower thing? I put it right above my camera. That's where mine is, on the right side.
All right. We'll
Because it's just
consider
kinda
that for next.
empty space between you and the kill feed kind of a thing, you know?
We'll consider that for next stream.
Should watch the Octane Scrim video I posted on Twitter. Send it to me. Need more Jayhawk gives way better insight than that Zephyr cast guy. Yeah, me with the shout out the Jonkler and the Giggler. Can't go south. That's where they're lurking.
They just love you, bro.
Are
That's
you
the whole
H
reason
for
you're here.
P? What is that? Hard for who? Who's P?
No, it's not hard. Good guess.
Not hard? Oh, okay.
It's the other H.
I was thinking like hard for the guard type of thing, you know?
You're close. You're
Other
close.
H.
What's the other H? You're not hard. You're
Horny?
yeah.
Horny for passion? Who's passion?
It is okay. So hashtag
like-
H for P. It is proclaimed by a lot of the collegiate players, but we associate it most directly with Minnesota State University. Schmalz, Trev Michi, and Gravity. They're always horny for passion. And
Okay.
I mean, obviously, chat. They want to know if you are.
Yeah, I'm horny for passion.
Yay!
I don't know what I just did, but I feel like I've just done something.
I think it's because it's not an MNSU thing. Schmalz, myself, Caden, Locke founded that shit. All right. In fairness, the person who says it the most is Schmalz. That guy says it a lot. All right. Why is streamer lying?
Wait, what is your streamer voice?
Oh, my streamer voice?
Is it like his caster voice?
No.
Oh.
I need someone to sub or follow for me to use that streamer voice.
Somebody follow. I know one of you is not following right now. Somebody do it. So we can see it dead center of the screen.
Target spotted.
If I unfollow and refollow, will it pop up?
It might. Anyways,
Narwhal
Viz-
boy!
Yeah, Viz with a knock on the Narwhal boy. Hey! I want to thank everybody in chat, but most especially our friend from West Virginia Wesleyan, Swanky Squid, coming through with that follower. Thanks for participating and being a part of our stream here alongside Zephyr Cats. Where's our prediction? Fuck! I forgot.
This is a terrible day. The Jonkler just went down too. We only have Giggler left.
Over under 5 KP SJSU from the winners last game.
I want
You
everyone
guys
to know
get-
too, chat. I've lost on both Gambas. I am literally broke. I have 0 points.
There you go. You get 1 minute. 1 minute to Gamba. Hopefully, hopefully SJSU doesn't do anything in the 1 minute. For now, we'll be watching FSU. Fair State on the other side here. Full send. I mean, you gotta get that fence line someday. Mikey, I can't defend you, bro. I can't defend you right now. That, by the way, that literally is contributing to them not getting the full wipe on FSU. Blue Falcons here, now third partying. Careful, there's a Watson fence on that building, Blue Falcons. It might be tough to get through. Oh, there it is. Oh my god.
Is he schmoving? Have they just completely lost him?
Yo, fair. I believe it's Daxon, so she's moving. She's out of there.
She?
Yeah, she. She's on her way somewhere.
out.
Hell yeah. Shout out to
I'm
Daxon.
just staring at
She's
the kill
awesome.
feed, waiting to see if they find her, but
No?
I think she's gone. I think she's out of there.
You're actually mad you haven't watched College Apex until tonight? This is peak? It actually is, and it gets better. We're kind of fucking around right now. I don't know. I think I'll say this. I think I might reserve guests for scrims because it's way more laid back and fun. I definitely have not been casting as much tonight. I feel like I really enjoy the
Lock
casting.
in. I can lock in.
We'll lock in game 5 and 6. How about that?
Okay.
Anyways, couple of big nades here, but still, they fucking go awry. Turbo with knock number 1. Turbo with knock number 2 here from behind the mobile shield. Turbo sends Blue Falcons out in 20th here. There is no day of success for our known winners here.
Holy quality is even worse than this. You can't force a man to watch that.
No, Bellevue! You can't make me laugh in the middle of not Bellevue getting wiped out. Meanwhile, Utah Valley Black, holy shit! They just got the tough revive. Newcastle point blank. No! Fuck, West Virginia. They were so close to 1v1ing there. Props where it's due, Badger. They get the reset. Southern Miss, I mean, we're just accelerating now.
This lobby's getting really aggressive compared to the last one.
Holy
Just like
shit,
every time we tune in, somebody's dying.
Oh yeah, my power rankings were critical. Oh my god. Going for the height play? There's no way you got angles on this, but UT Orange is committing.
Surely we don't drop Bellevue if they have 2 subs.
Okay, but like I dropped Utah because they had 2 subs.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then.
So we're
let's
you
tell
know, I have to drop Bellevue if they shit the bed today.
Weren't they the #1 team?
Yeah. I mean, I'll
you're
drop
gonna-
them. I won't go super crazy, but like if they really shit the bed today without without their squad, I mean, yeah. Bro, we've won multiple 1v1s. Zephyr's our biggest laser and our #1 enemy. Zephyr, show what I'm about to send you on stream. I don't like that. I don't like receiving a message like that. All right. UCSD. Point blank gamer moment right here. Rumbly gets butt fucked by Wrecked Emporium. And for KSU, I mean, a 2v3 situation is something they're more than handedly happy to walk into, especially with Lucian so far away. They've got you trained, brother. Stuck with nowhere to go. It's just Lucian up above. The Ozen has arrived. This is USM, though. Now third party.
This is going to be a sketch third party, too. They don't really have any defensive utility. Also, Newcastle did not get banned because somebody was playing Newcastle. So I don't know who got banned.
Can't be the Watson.
Maybe Alter? I don't think we've...
Oh,
banned
Alter.
still?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alter.
Alter makes sense.
I mean, I can literally just check. We played the guessing game, but then we forgot about it. Yeah, it was Alter, and now it's Wraith.
We should scout that area.
Makes sense.
All right. Holy Infest. Okay, hold on. 15 squads remaining. Southern Miss is going for a revive. It's time. I think it's... yeah, look, it's a Skyhook zone. Everybody gets to play in Skyhook. Very simple, very easy zone. Everybody get to play Skyhook. Multiple building, very good, high price, excellent macro position zone.
Can I just say, this is such a unique experience because I like only watch like pro play really, and I don't even really watch that much scrims like of other regions. So it's only like Americas too, and then like LANs. And like a Skyhook Zone Ring 2 would have minimum 16 teams. And I think I saw like 3, 4 in Skyhook right now. Like,
Welcome to Skyhook. You can come to zone whenever you like. Real estate always available for exceptionally cheap prices. Nobody
like
is there.
there's nobody there at all.
People like to ruin quality. No, you just have dumbasses who play collegiate, bro.
Jayhawk
Like-
discovers regular players. Yeah, but I'm like a ranked game, I get it, you know? But like,
Yeah,
this is obviously a little higher up from ranked, I guess.
I want to make you watch scrims, bro. It's worse than this. Scrims would be like 3 squads remaining at this point.
I'm just like so like ALGS brained that I don't even like know what to talk about if like literally everybody isn't already in Skyhook.
So, as you can see, most of the teams don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, because I'd be like speculating like here's probably the poll. These teams are in great positions, but like there's just nobody there, man. So like,
No, so the whole point of collegiate, what makes it kind of fun though, is you kind of have to like predict who's gonna int who now, like right now. Like who's gonna full send who on the edge of zone, because it's gonna happen. All right.
I'm thinking we see Temple Cherry after this win rotate all the way back to the garage building over like outside of
Over
the tunnel,
east?
and
Yeah.
fights like all 6 teams that are over there coming from Fragment right now. It's
You
gonna
know,
be cinema.
I do think we can give Temple Cherry a little bit more credit. They are contesting. I mean, they've got priority over what could be this mythic. You know, 3 KP on the docket. No other pressure here. Still in zone technically. You know, this is not bad. This is not bad. There are worse choices on the map right now. UT Tyler hasn't made it in yet. KSU Gold, who is one of the best teams in Premier, is still out of zone in the southeast.
They're gonna get giggled on.
Yeah, get ready for the giggler. I mean, I'll say this, Jayhawk. I much prefer this to regular Apex Premier, where, you know, they don't.
Revolutions R9 is disgusting.
Target spotted.
Yeah, he could be cheating. I mean, we got to get Moss in
well.
chat.
Okay.
We got to get a Moss check on UCSD. All right. Do you know what Moss is?
That's the thing that like can like see your PC, right?
Yeah.
Like every input that you're doing, like the whole time you're playing. It
Yeah,
like
they would-
records all of it.
They used to make everyone do that.
That's what I think Rainbow Six Siege uses that for like pro play.
Either way, we'll check in with the Mossers later. Couple investments in the sky with those nades. IUP Crimson now getting rammed in the back. Back to the interior. Remember, those fence lines, they can be the make or break difference for some of these squads.
Southern Miss is in a real tough spot right now because if they try to rotate back, UT Tyler's holding the tunnel. You got
could
UCSD here
2v1 them.
holding the far side. Not even, okay.
Good, dude.
Isn't that Jonkler though?
Relocate there.
It is the Jonkler, but
They're
UT
not
Tyler,
2v3ing Jonkler. Jonkler
You
1v2.
underestimate USM. Anyway,
You
Casey,
underestimate the Jonkler.
they're rotating back. I want you to know they are rotating back right now.
Jonkler's
I
gonna
hope,
put him in the dirt right
dude,
now.
I hope we caught this fight because this is 5-minute delay. I hope we did it. Viz knocks Lucian. Please. It's outside the zone. Yes.
Jonkle
Zard
them.
gets O-knocked onto Viz. Okay, Lucian. Wait, I'm confused. UCSD. How did USM get a knock on UCSD? Okay, well, that's it.
I shot him earlier.
Yeah, alright. Either way, that was kind of a fucky one. Jonkler packs in May. I guess I'm wrong.
Get Jonkled.
Get Jonkled on. Cumberland heard you hating. Did they finally shape up? Tell Jayhawk to watch Premiere. It has better quality.
Surely it's not, right?
This is Premiere.
Oh, wait.
This is Premiere, though, T-Dops.
No heat. Guys, out.
Win with 23 kills. All right, we'll check in on that.
Holy.
Yeah, we'll look at it in a second. For now, RIT struggling with the presence of Utah Valley Black. Now, in Pro League, we wouldn't commit. Okay, well, Badger's getting turbo knocked from a charge rifle on the other side of zone, so we're definitely not committing. All right, never mind.
Guys got clapped.
Hey, remember earlier we were wondering? Here's FSU, man. All 3 members back up in full wipe on UT Orange, made it to center zone here. Florida State University, the Seminoles, kind of a hot position in zone. I like it.
UT Orange are having a rough day for their standards. They're like you had them with like 10th, no? Something like that?
We had them
In
pretty
that
high.
range?
After day 1, they dropped down to like, I dropped them down to like 28th.
Oh, they like suck after day 1?
They had subs, but I was highly critical on your performance based off of like your actual results. I wasn't doing a power ranking based off of like entirely just like expectation of a team. Like
Yeah.
if you don't show up to play,
Yeah, it's power rankings.
it's
Who's the
power
best right now. Yeah.
Danger close.
yeah. And so ultimately, they kind of got jonkled. They kind of got screwed. And we'll see if they can turn it around. We still have games to go. We still have Storm Point. Storm Point, people love Storm Point.
Which I don't know if it was what day it was. I watched something that you were streaming where they won 2 games on some point. I don't Or no, they didn't win, but they got top 3 both games on Storm Point.
Yeah. I think it'd be good. We'll see how it goes. SJSU Blue now peeking what is the remnants of IUP down here. Once that bub goes down, Indiana University, Pennsylvania. Let's see if they survive. That's right. Indiana University, Pennsylvania.
How does that make sense?
There's a city named Indiana in Pennsylvania.
It's like Miami of Ohio.
Yep, exactly.
Yep.
They're so fucking smart.
Shout out Ben Roethlisberger.
Amen, brother. Shout out Cubby.
Who's coming?
Famous coach who turned League of Legends casting. He was coach of Miami, Ohio.
There is a Paris, Texas.
There is. London, Texas, too.
I think there's also, I don't know if it's
There's
in
also a
Texas or
Houston.
somewhere nearby. There's like a Rome somewhere.
Bro, Tamu, stop standing in the drill!
They just
Tamu's
got
not
deleted.
surviving, bro. Somehow, someway, a rat has survived. I'm mad. Augusta are pushing for full building. I mean, you should share some place here. Utah sends Tamu Maroon packing. 11th place for Tamu. It's better than 20, but shit, not by much, man. Tamu's so bad, nothing without Little Dude and Axie. They can come back. They're just missing confidence.
Alright,
They get in their heads, bro. Alright. FSU up above. UCSD. We don't even have to pray that they aim. You're point blank with a Sheila in your face, though. And for UCSD, there's not much more for them to look towards. Around the edge of window. They'll help SJSU face their final moments. That's that full final thirst there. UCSD still on the outskirts. You've got Utah Valley Black up above here. Don't know how low they are. I don't know if they full commit to this. They totally could. The low ground is available. They can play in that space.
Every single time we turn version, he 1-max. It's getting kind of gross. He's played an APAC before, like a pro? If so, it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of pro-influenced or pro-previous players. It's not crazy. Yeah. Not fair statement.
Okay.
They're not completely eliminated here. They'll continue to survive. Indiana University, Pennsylvania on the outskirts, though, will not get this knock. Oh my god, 360 with the response onto Recept, and they're going to commit for a little bit of the reset here. Augusta coming down to low ground. They feel like they have kind of a numbers advantage, but if you're Toast Grilled, you cannot be missing these PK shots. Primed and ready, they go nowhere. Now IUP Crimson barely gets a reset allowed.
Yeah, this building's getting really sketchy because of FSU on the height. So if you try to walk out to get some space, you're just going to die like Ferris State.
I kind of like the outskirt a little bit better, though. I'm not liking the respawn building anymore. Like Utah Valley Black, some of these fence line positions. Utah committing to high ground, though. Taking out FSU. Full beams from Mez on the fadeaway. Leaves it up to Narwhal and crew to get the job done. Full drop from Little Hollow down below. Leads, though, to the end of Mez. Utah doesn't have enough time to get this full commit.
With no Newcastle, they're probably not going to be able to reset this. He is out of no man's land. So FSU ends up in 22 despite the team that was holding the height.
I mean, Utah does a really good job, and now they're laying a good chunk of control over all of this here. See if they can get a couple of full thirsts, maybe a couple of extra nades. Full thirst on Lucian, that is big. UCSD is wiped out. Utah Valley on the other side, sharing space with UT Tyler. Here comes the drop, Jayhawk. Down into the bubble below. Narwhal with 30, punching it out. You've got nowhere to find these final bullets. Utah survives into the top 3. I can only imagine UT Tyler and UVU are more than happy to pump in the final chunk of damage here. Quick burn and a half, and in the end, UT Tyler jonkles on them for the win.
And you said
Hold on.
Southern Miss was going to kill him. You said that Southern Miss was going to kill him in the tunnel. 2v3. And what happened? Jonkel.
In fairness, UCSD was apparently a part of that fight somehow, and so it
Jonkel.
wasn't a full. It wasn't. It wasn't.
I don't actually. I think he got shot earlier and then literally just died to ring, and it credited.
Oh yeah, I guess they were.
So
late on
it was
ring
actually just
rotate.
like a
no. You're
1v3,
right. You're
I
right.
think what happened.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, Utah though, even though they go down in second there, I mean, still phenomenal. Really great take on FSU. Completely commands height. Tons of KP picked up from across there. Survive even into the top 2. 20 points on the board. They surpass UT Tyler. All right. UT Tyler with their dub, only 7 KP. Rounded out on the board by IUP Crimson, Ferris State, Utah Valley Black. These are some lower level teams, I would say. I mean, we are all over the place today. I'm kind of wondering if because USM is missing a player and because Bellevue's missing a player, the quality and success of some of these teams is changed because they're not getting full thirsted by half of their rotations. Because that's honestly what happens. Also, yes, 5 KP SJSU. They finish with 0. The under wins. Congratulations. We're going to start up another prediction. It's going to be Utah. And we're just going to do a little look-see here. 3, 1, 12, 10. I think we could go with a 6 KP for Utah. I think that's fair.
Gambling is good.
Yeah. Over under 6 KP Utah. Here you guys go. Get that in. Get this in.
Can the next prediction be Tamu gets 5 points?
Hey, OI, I don't have to stream these. Overall standings, 52 for Southern Miss, still in the lead, but after that 6-point game, they are caught up upon by Utah, making a 3 placement point jump here. It is a race for the top 2 between these two rosters. We are starting to see a little bit of that gap between the top 6. It's a phenomenal day for rosters like UT Tyler, really showcasing a big turnaround with a 2nd place finish and a dub, 33 there. Temple Cherry and KSU Gold keeping it consistent. UCSD proving they are a top 20 team. And yeah, we've got a little bit of a mix across the rest of some of these rosters. They're not quite in last place, but the biggest disappointment of the day, Texas A&M Maroon, 7 points.
Bro, what the hell is that clip that small guy just said? Teams doing spiders on Storm Point. Another team just car slams them.
Hold on, let me see.
And he
There's no audio because I don't have it set up for that right now, but
you don't even need the audio. It's just clown music. Slams him, yoinks the car, gets away. What is that?
Scrimmies! Dude, Scrims and Octane are the pinnacle of comedy.
Is that
not
the
even
Mill
kidding
team
you.
just slamming
Oh,
your
yeah.
shit? What
Oh,
is
yeah.
that? You have
100%.
Mill.
Hold on, and then we've got Callum has submitted this. It is a Meet Potential Man from the University of Utah. Meet Potential Man. It's a picture of Mez, and it's Utah Red and 20th. Get better at the game, question mark? No, work at Jersey Mike's. If and when, but never is. 0 tattoos, 0 final appearances, 7 beefs. Give me a good third and we win Octane. Collegiate villain. I'm top 10 in collegiate. I'm good enough to be a CC finalist. Give me liberty, give me fire, give me 2 good teammates or I retire. Potential man. You can't. Oh my god. You cannot make this shit up, man. We're getting back in game. I was gonna wrap up A versus D. We might watch A versus D, but they're kind of progressing very quickly. Cumberland came back with a fucking freight train, by the way. A 35-point game in Game 3 and a 37-point game in Game 4. 88 points total. Cumberland just are on a tear today. KSU Black is 38 points. behind,
I'm
or not
assuming they
behind them,
won
but
both of
38.
those. So that's what,
Yeah.
23 and 25. Oh my
Evil
gosh.
harvesters
Yeah,
are
23 kills, 25 kills for Cumberland in their last 2 games. Maple with 34 total. And, oh, holy shit. Who's dying? Lykai? Southern Miss are full sending UT Orange because obviously today is not their day.
So bad
Yeah,
for you.
I gotta say, too, by the way, Caden was worried last week because they didn't have their full roster, right? They didn't have Spicy Boy and himself, right? And so they had to play the subs. Today is also, like, your best chance to do super well because Southern Miss isn't the full roster. Bellevue isn't the full roster. And it has just been... It's just bad. Texas is failing today. University of Texas and Texas A&M. Texas, we are just sucking hind tit. UT Tyler leads for Texas today.
UT Tyler.
UT Tyler, Jonklin on him.
Let's go there.
Ottawa isn't even playing.
enemy is
I
here.
think Ottawa's in the other lobby, right? I'm pretty sure. So, not who I'm completely. All right. Speak and they shall appear. UT Tyler. Jesus. Can't make this shit up. Point blank in a fight here. Jonkler's low.
UT Orange did get out, by the way. So
They did.
Reset here.
Illini with the full commit. Parksa is our lord. Parksa is our savior. Illini Orange. Oh, yeah. Do it to him, brother. Get that pull. All right. We're trying to get that.
Goes.
Meanwhile-
for it. This is-
He got it. He got
Then
it.
has to
Zard
cock
does
it
that.
on the second one.
Jumping up to high ground there. Soma ripped by the zip line. Meanwhile, big ultimates from the Sparrow on the fadeaway. Jonkler's committing to the low ground, but has to reload. Even still, finds the knock onto Parksa. Meanwhile, on the interior, UT Tyler. They fucking pull it off, man. They make the response. They make the return here. And now we jump on over to UCSD Gold. Lucian is down. USM playing for response here. It is just Habaneros. It is a 2v1. Jasper
If he
would have
had
won
the-
that. Okay.
If he had actually slammed him with the wall there, that could have been nice because it would have gained him space. Maybe they could shoot him while he's launched away, but I think he just narrowly missed.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Jayhawk, do you want to know the Jasper 12 lore? Go ahead.
Also,
You just-
who's
Okay.
Yans? They keep bringing up Yans.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I actually do not know.
You don't know who Yans is? They keep talking about Yans.
No.
I saw that earlier and I meant to ask.
I actually do not. How do you not know? I don't know, man.
You don't know Yans? I don't think so.
All right, hold on. Temple Cherry, full commit. 2v2 situation. The Gigglers on the other side, and Blue Falcons. Actually, yeah, they've got him. They got the Gigglers down, dead to rights. Zephyr, you don't know? Brother EA reached out to us about that.
Wait, what is happening? Is this like a
Wait.
serious thing? Is this about
Do you-
Yans or Jasper?
Jans played EU Pro League, was playing for college illegally, wasn't going to college there.
Ah,
Yans is
I thought I
equally a fake
recognized the
transfer.
name. It makes sense.
Oh, what college was he playing for? This, not gonna lie, this completely passed me by. UConn? UConn suck on these nuts? Anyways. Alright.
So who's Jasper then? That's about
Jasper,
Yans. Who's
Jasper's on Illini Blue. We just watched
Okay.
Illini Orange get lost.
Yeah.
Jasper, he's a personality and a half in the scene. Alright. Anyways. Here comes Utah Valley Black. Full commit to the low ground. There goes J-Hoop. Double crack on the other side. Behind the mobile shield. We'll find Parsnips eliminated. And you've got nowhere to run in the face of Utah Valley Black. My God. Jasper got to negative MMR in 3v3s. Bring back Taunty. I actually agree with that one. Free Taunty. Free my boy Taunty.
What happened to Taunty?
Unban Taunty. Taunty faked a transcript and formed a team called Washington, University of Washington. And they won a preseason tournament where they made some money. They faked transcripts. Wash you, not you wash. Okay, Washington University. Shut the hell up, bro. It was hilarious. It was one of the funniest things ever, but it is also highly illegal. And so, he's learned his lesson. We all agree. We all like Taunty. He's very cool. It would make SJSU also really good.
Hostile over there.
This is actually good quality. Yeah, this lobby's a little bit better this time. We actually got like teams set up in wall, Tamu Maroon included. This is their chance to redeem themselves alongside plenty of big names. Did you know Zephyr Liquipedia has a band section? No. I did not.
I knew about that.
I did not know we have a band section on Liquipedia. I've never even seen it. That's crazy. Collegiate is healing. Do not get ahead of yourself. Calm down. I'll say this. I do remember. Did he go as Moisty? Is that what someone said? I do remember Moisty. If that's the case. I'll say this. I never knew Yans as Yans. I only ever knew Yans as Moisty, if that is the person we're referring to. Moisty was Yans? Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Yes. I do remember Moisty. I remember even having discussions going, this guy ain't it, bro. And I do remember that happened. I just never remember saying it was Yans. That's crazy. Because I actually know who Yans is. But, like, EU Yans. Huh, look at that. Alright. Round 2 of closing. 17 squads remaining. Augusta faces one of their first knocks, but it's a 30-30, so I can't imagine we're talking about any real pressure. No, I mean, no, they got full thirsted. That is big. Fair State on the other side. They might make this bigger. Dude, can you imagine I'm a real caster?
That's the amount of things that have been said on this cast today. You would not think that you are.
Yeah. Bro, my heater of a line was they're getting bigger. They're biggering on them.
Not quite as impactful as getting jongled, personally.
Hey, Fair State gets the reset, and they're more than happy to get out of there before Utah actually puts it to them. Turbo gets a little close there. Come on, brother. I can't believe Toast Grilled is still alive. Shit, man. He makes those PK shots look good, but loses out on the cover. Fair State finally able to finish the job out ahead of them. Meanwhile, University of Utah just barely getting Mez back into play here. Fair State don't know this, but they could totally full commit. We say goodbye to SJSU in the kill feed.
Bro, you should make a video on Collegiate Apex. Well, you don't know. It is so difficult for me to follow what is happening in these lobbies right now. Because I don't know any of the teams. I don't know any of the players by name. So, like, when they die in the kill feed, I don't know what team they correspond to. And then also, it's just so chaotic compared to, like, the normal flow of Apex that I watch. It's tough. I feel like I'm, like, a new watcher all of a sudden. And I watch so much Apex.
I do agree with Sniper, though. These rosters stay together for literally years.
True.
And so it definitely makes it very easy to watch when the same people have been playing together for actually like 3 years now. And like genuinely 3 years. Anyways, UT Tyler. Hold on. We got UT Tyler committing. Zard's unable to get up to height. Brought down by the Motherload, and for Temple Cherry, they go for the switch. Misses the commit on the other side. Doesn't get much better for the Giggler, and the defensive bombardment puts Temple away in the interior. Evil Howl, 3 knocks onto Zard, drops into a battery heal for some reason. Had to have slipped. My God. Couple of early takes here now up above. UT Tyler trying to get a response. Full commit on the revive. Can't imagine he's actually going to, but even still, they find one knockdown. Peek through the bubble. That is not how you bubble fight for UT Tyler. Temple Cherry, I can't believe they get wiped out there.
I was gonna agree with Tempo. I feel like the one thing that would actually be super beneficial as a viewer is if they had little tags in front of their names.
Oh, dude, a tag is free, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to do.
Just get a club tag. I 100% agree because it is so easy to look at a team and just see their club tag. But then you have to like actually. But if you change the actual name, it can cost money depending on
Console
what
do
platform.
cost money. Clubs
Yeah.
got removed. They did get removed, but you can still do like a clan tag. Does it show up in
Yeah.
the kill feed though? Does your tag show up?
Some of these are tags, like Aegis. I don't think Aegis names himself tag.
No. The tag is the tag. But I'm saying like when Aegis goes down, will it say tag Aegis or just Aegis? It shows up. Okay.
It should, yeah. IUP, there you go.
Yeah,
IUP
there you
was
go.
saved. Yeah.
So I feel like requiring that for like every team would be. For a viewer.
Yeah, but then you got to change your tag. I'll say this right now. We already had problems enough the previous years with teams just keeping to a normal name. Like, look at University of Utah. What is that? I cannot talk about the third person.
Boy and insert characters here. I don't know. How
Like,
to say
I
that.
legitimately, I know who's on Utah, but in the moment when I see that, Blaze, that's Blaze, great. Blaze, I will never get called out. For as long as he uses the kanji, I will never say Blaze's name regularly. Why? Because he doesn't make it easy.
Care package over there.
I think I would cry making 130. Do it.
You could just tell them they're banned from the league, OY, if they don't do it. Put your foot down. Very easy. It's Mandarin. My bad, bro. I don't know
You're
languages.
canceled, bud.
Call me T squared, bro.
It's the same thing as when pros don't play with their actual username and do something stupid because they think it's funny. But
To
it's
be honest,
like,
we have
are
enough
you
trial
trying
and
to
force
raise
teams use same name every match day. I totally agree. It's so raw. Dude, we had ISU come into scrims the other day playing as Group T, and something else. I 100% agree. Like, just use your name, bro. Use your actual name. Because, like, how can you commit to watching this? All right. Anyways, we got. Man, we are getting so distracted by the matches. Holy hell. Southern Miss eliminated by Otya Duke from West Virginia, Westland, Kaislin here. Ferris State from up above.
Is that the
slowly
university's
tilting.
full name?
West Virginia, Westland? Kaiju?
Oh.
Yeah.
Then, okay. Is the
Yeah.
Kaiju part of the name?
No,
Or is that
that's
like
just the
their
team.
like
they're
their,
one of their, that's
you know,
because they
they're
have
like the
multiple
Bulldogs
rosters.
type of thing or whatever. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like their mascot. I was like, West Virginia Westland, their mascot's a Kaiju? That's kind of badass. Guys, is KSU winning? No, they're in third.
Anyways, Tamu goes down, and meanwhile, UT Orange trying to push for the exterior here. They got building in control. Trying to see if they can get rid of this team on their backside. This would give them a lot of safety and freedom, but Nitfen with a knock on to Caden means that the Gamerhawks are able to move here. Remember, this would be great for them to put up on height. A Catalyst wall on the other side gives them the safety they need to go for the full thirst. Reverse Dizzy down in response. UT back into the interior, play for reset. Could look for revives on the outside. The wall's coming down here. UT is finally full thirsted. Gamerhawks Navy are given this building as a result. FSU in zone, KSU in zone, West Virginia, Blue Falcons, and Utah Valley Black still fighting for space on the interior here. Couple quick heals, Blue Falcons, this is a perfect time to commit around the wall here. Don't get stunned out. Another reset for the slam gives them the opportunity to full send it onto UVU. Meanwhile, KSU, Kraber in hand, knocks on to Schmiggles there. West Virginia and Blue Falcons have to commit to space at some point. They need to look for an option. They can play underneath this building. FSU has a lot of available playable space here. The cross is the hard part.
Watch out! Opponent there!
This is gonna be a weird zone because everybody's gonna be moving from that south side up to the north towards the bridge, and I think it's just gonna be a cluster, which is just gonna give FSU the win if that happens. KSU moving early though.
KSU have been defending this spot for a while, and like I said, I think you have a lot more playable space for a lot of these teams than you give credit to. Point blank in front of KSU though. Nade spam on the other end. I mean, time's ticking. You got 30 seconds to make a decision here. You get like one last full heal, and you have to make a cross. West Virginia should be playing towards Kaiju, and shit, there's the Kraber. Here we go. Wrecked Emporium in hand. I can't believe that one missed. Straight on the money. There we go.
Oh. He messed
150.
up his own fuse ult. Oh no, he panicked.
Oh! 3 bullets left in the chamber. Nade on the other end. Pop an arc star. Make another. Pressure while you have the opportunity. Wrecked is committing there, but he is low. Finally, the scan from Aegis comes through. They did get the reset off. Meanwhile, West Virginia, Wesleyan from the other side. Dean PS with the PK shot from, I can only assume, above here. The Blue Falcons are allowed to commit, but the Gamerhawks Navy now up above. Do they get angles on this? That's a knock on the Nipfen. Remember, there's still a Newcastle. Full drop from Strafe, and the Gamerhawks are selling this.
How did he go down? He had the height. I'm confused why they didn't just full commit, to be honest.
Oh my
and they
God.
died for it. They stayed up on the height, and they just let the other team shoot them across the way.
I mean, your prediction of FSU just surviving because the rest of these teams are critically en masse on each other, not a bad predict here. Even still now, KSU, by the way, point blank, getting some soft resets there. Sparrow Ultimate forces FSU back on the inside. That's going to give KSU potentially the pressure to get maybe misplays back up here. Dude, I cannot believe they're still allowed. There we go. Blue Falcons with the rotate from Gamerhawk's position here. Nipfen trying to commit. KSU putting pressure back down on the other angle. FSU makes this hard, but finally, Aegis shot out. Couple of window peaks, and KSU has to be down to either a duo or a single at this point. The Blue Falcons absorbing so much space here.
That's a really early Newcastle wall from the other team. It's gonna allow Blue Falcons to take a lot of space, but FSU still up on that height, just kind of lurking.
Here they come.
Here comes their wall.
I think it's a little short in its positioning here. Wrecked is full thirsted. It is just misplays left alive for KSU, and you can only imagine Blue Falcons might be on that full final commit there. You can see them just flesh bound. Remember though, FSU are still on this height, and that Maggie ball and burn and a half. Watch Daxon. KSU ticked out from zone finally. Daxon on height. Full PK shots, and in the end, they are full sent here. West Virginia, Wesleyan Kaiju taking their time. Balled back for now, but they could totally third party this fight.
Blue Falcons staying alive in this tiny little court despite not having any cover besides the Newcastle wall. They're going to be able to take height here too from FSU after they got a couple knocks.
And they're just letting full reset.
Win.
It's not quite it yet. They're all fully fleshed. Double knocks on Nadine. FPS leaves just one member of West Virginia behind the knockdown. For Toronto Metropolitan University, the Blue Falcons deliver a dub in Game 5. I kind of agree with Moose. I think you commit there on the third party. You climb up to height in the middle of that action. You actually punish. There's no way Blue Falcons get so many resets there. Like, it's from KSU first choking them out to then a terrible commit from the Gamerhawks to, I mean, you know, everything else in between.
I thought the Gamerhawks, I honestly thought they should have committed more. I feel like if you're going to drop down and like try to deal with them, you just have to fully commit to that little spot. because the spot
Yeah.
that they were sitting up on that ledge, they just let the opposing team shoot them across the way. And so now they're dealing with multiple teams as opposed to just trying to fight when you're 3v3.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll tell you what, Swanky Squid's kind of on the right track here. West Virginia, it's a good day. Top 8 is fantastic. It is close as fuck, though. OY is correct. 58 points for Toronto Metropolitan University, 58 points for Southern Miss, 48 for Utah. Means they could eclipse them in just one game. DK Don, you are correct. We are one game away. That last game, 34 points for Blue Falcons is insane. Like I said, they just continue to be allowed to survive. Here's the thing everyone's caring about, though. University of Utah, 1 KP this last game. I can't believe y'all committed to the over as hard as you did. It is an under. It is an under. Sadly, the points are lost, chat. One final bet. One final prediction. Here we go. We've got over under the Blue Falcons. And they've had a 22 kill point game, a 0, a 14, a 0, and a 4. I think we hit it in the middle with like a 6 KP. 6 KP for the Blue Falcons. Over, under. Get your bets in. You guys got 2 minutes to make your bets. And a reminder, we've got a community run prediction or a community run point system at the top. If we get to 500,000, I will run my own collegiate tournament. Watch us top 10 and Zephyr moves us up a single point. Gotta prove it.
500,000's a lot because you can only do 2K max. Is there like a daily limit, or is it literally just 2K max per person?
But hold on, let's do the math. 500,000, 2K. All right. That's 250. All right. Okay. You need 250 people to commit 2,000. But here's the thing. We stream multiple times in a month. In a month, we stream multiple times. Yeah, you get 2K per day.
I was thinking it wasn't a daily limit. I thought it was like a total like channel limit.
No. It
It
resets. It resets.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Now I feel bad that I gambled all of my points and lost literally everything. I'm still broke.
It's okay. You guys got time to make them up here. Really quick check on the other lobby because it is going on and it is Premier League Day 2. It's been kind of a silly day. They have not finished their most recent game. We might be able to jump in. This Zephyr guy doesn't stream daily. I'm trying. You guys got to give me more content. Host more scrims. Host more collegiate scrims. I'll stream every day y'all scrim. All right. Here we go. Jayhawk, 58, Blue Falcons. Southern Miss, 58. Utah, 48. KSU, 45. UT Tyler, 42. It is a tight run. And here's the thing. Even getting a 20-point game for some of these bottom-ended teams would put you in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Which is huge.
And now here's the thing, though. How important is placement for some of these teams at the top? Because not placement in terms of the individual game, but on the overall leaderboard. Because if you're a Blue Falcons or a Southern Miss, the way these teams have been playing, they could go out early because they've been very aggressive in these early games, trying to drop these nukes. But a nuke, they don't need one necessarily to get the win.
I mean, you're right, but ultimately, never forget, you're still competing. Remember, for the premier teams right now, they're competing for their slot in the top 20.
Right, that's what I'm saying. For those two, how important is like getting first place here? Does it matter more for one of them on the overall standings?
Yes, I would say for Blue Falcons, it is much more important they get number 1 right now than Southern Miss. Southern Miss finished number 1 last week. So they are already leading the pack. If they get number 1 again, then they are like they're pretty much guaranteed because there's only 3 days of match day.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
All right.
I'll be right
Wow,
back. I gotta pee real fast.
Good luck, brother. Not much is going on. The under, by the way, was 38.5 thousand. Under 6 for Blue Falcons is insane, Kuzer. Was that Kuzer? Dude, Kuzer dropped 33,000s on the under for Blue Falcons. You cannot make that up. I pray for your sake the Blue Falcons get rolled. Illini Orange, though, we'll jump back in over with them. We saw them struggle in this engagement against UT Tyler Esports. We're in a situation here where they could commit in a second. Meanwhile, the kill feed is lighting up. Nabber with a knock. KQL with a knock.
Care package there.
Also, everyone sure they can't get into Game 6. They just started Game 6. Ah, it's all good, brother. No worries. Here comes Texas A&M Maroon. All I want is a good day for the TAMU squad. Still, full thirst onto Parks. That tells me they're not quite in the wrong position here. Punching pair out and away. Illini Zumo is going to run for the hills for the time being. TAMU Maroon able to play for safety. UT Tyler does not fully commit. So, reset on the board. Blue Falcons eliminated. Blue Falcons eliminated in 20th. The prediction is already over. I'm not. I can't.
Blue Falcons eliminated.
20th. It's already done. The under has won. Congratulations. I'm just going to end the prediction early. How the hell? Kuzer bet 33,000 points on the under.
Who'd they die to?
I barely saw it. Either way, UT Tyler, they're full sending Texas A&M Maroon here. They've already got the knock on one. Jonkler is ticking, but they are fine. Up to height, but a snipe from Badger might keep the TAMU dreams alive. Hunt from both sides. It's another full wipe, and TAMU is thankful for the remnants of this lobby coming in to save the day. Zard is just point blank in it here. I can't imagine. Utah doesn't see this. No one sees this. Zard's allowed to run. Meanwhile, Swifty with a burn and a half onto Schmiggles.
Was that TAMU Maroon who got away? No, that's TAMU third party. Who just died? Who got away?
The team that got away was Zard from UT Tyler. UVU,
Tyler, right.
UVU is in the IMC Armory right now. Utah Valley is stuck right here. They got a little bit of a knock onto Schmiggles, but the reset, I believe, came through. Here comes TAMU Maroon. Up on height, Nabber to take at least the first attempt. He's got information. Out in the corner, we'll say goodbye to Swifty. That's Fragger number one. Schmiggles is a re-knock. It's still a 2v2 situation. Point blank with the wingman. Leaves it up to Nabber to find Incroc in the end. Cameroon now. 2v1 situation. Zumo gets a re-knock. This is Illini Orange. A third-party situation, but Badger still picked up by Nabber in the end. Comes through to save the day. But like I said, Illini off of a reset, third-partying. Hacks away the rest of TAMU, and Nabber, no, I don't think he escapes here.
How do you feel about the lifeline picks on Stormpoint? Because I've been seeing this in Pro League too. I don't know if I think lifeline's a great pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Remember, you're playing around the failure of your team with a lifeline, i.e., playing for their inability to get the job done, and so it's not bad. Fuck. Take a walk.
Not biased though. Not biased.
Why are we so bad today? I say. All right, whatever. 15 squads remaining. It has accelerated. TAMU might be washed, guys. They need good vibes, and I'll say this: TAMU's a mental-based team this year. If they start choking, it just full send. Like, it does not get better. University of Utah, though, I don't know. This is their chance to survive, chance to make a big dub.
Gamerhawks is 1 point behind them, OY. So if Gamerhawks are still alive, then they've tied them at minimum.
Dude, I did not check if Gamerhawk's still alive. There's no way we're talking about a 20th place TAMU Maroon on the day.
They did get some KP though, so actually
They did.
It's not guaranteed that Gamerhawks has passed them.
14
Gamerhawks
teams
out
ranked
18th.
It's
Okay, then no.
struggle.
Gamerhawks are last. Gamerhawks
Okay.
are 20th.
Rockstar here.
Still though, TAMU Maroon 19th is
Not
This
great.
is crazy too, because they're so capable. They are a roster that can totally be a competitive top 10 team in Premier League. they're just so, they're so hit or miss.
Enemy in the distance.
Like they're either amazing on the day or like just unable to play.
There's one, mates.
So you guys are trolling me in the chat because I obviously am, you know, Tamu, right? But it is true. It just genuinely is true. Holy copium, it's true, guys. Just when Zephyr finally gets to look at A versus R. At least they didn't win a game and still get 19th. That happened to Z6, C for C, and Wiki and CC semis. Wow. Top 4 is pretty secure, and from there, damn near any team could be top 10, 15. That's a good point. Between Cumberland, USM, Ottawa, and Bellevue, everyone else, it really can be a toss-up sometimes. Anyways, UT Orange, stuck in the nut buildings for now. Spicy Boy already forced to utilize the dome. Southern Miss was on the other side of this engagement. They're going to get that reset onto Mencken. They could relook at this. They don't really tend to slow down. Bellevue 17th right now? Oh my god. Alright guys. Tier list this week's going to piss people off.
It's tough because you set the precedent of moving people down when they have subs. I feel like 2 subs is like kind of diabolical, especially considering how good those 2 are.
They are. They are. I mean, I'll say this. Utah placed 19th or like 20th on their day, and instead of putting them all the way in the bottom 40, I put them in 20th.
So I guess it could have been worse.
20th out of 40. Yeah, it could have been worse. Mez could have gotten absolutely destroyed. Leslie's about to get the Utah treatment in the power rankings. It's gonna be a good stream. they're definitely gonna get knocked down. And then Bellevue's
panics there again. He's not gonna be happy. He is not gonna be happy that Juxi not playing has dropped them this far.
Honestly, we might reorient for the next year, but man, it still makes me laugh enough to go, nah. We played with a sub today, by the way.
How does it like impact a team if they do good with a sub? Are you gonna glaze them more?
Yeah. Actually, no.
Is there anybody doing good with a sub?
Utah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyways. Nothing really happening. Most of these teams still set up on the edge of zone. We have some late rotating in from Illini Orange. You saw them commit towards that IMC Armory. Utah, well, not much from Blaze here. Struggling to find just about anything. Damn. That shit. That's rough. He's opted to say, screw it, I'm gonna go use the car instead. Yeah, it's Mobius. Mobius is Utah's actual third. Today, they have Blaze filling in. And Bellevue, oh, they're missing half a squad here. More than half, I guess. That's 66%. Burn half of it. God, Utah is just...
You don't know Mobius?
Dude,
from the
they are
Matrix?
not letting this up. No, the player. Shut up. 49 on the damage, rotate through the back. Hutch with the riot drill success, but it's a 2v2 situation. Bellevue even still. A quick turnaround from Narwhal Boy. We got 1 remaining member. Maybe not in the house, but at least hiding away. Mez is full thirsted, but given the proximity to the exterior zone here, should be able to get that reset. Narwhal goes down to Muffins, and Blaze can lose this. Bellevue even still, though, doesn't quite win out. Here we go. They should be fine. No one's nearby. We're going to jump onto UT Tyler on the other side of zone. Defensive bombardment on top of Indiana University, Pennsylvania.
Still a crazy name.
Yeah. You can say IUP, but I like to point out that they're Indiana University, Pennsylvania, just because it makes me laugh.
It's just crazy that there's like a city named Pennsylvania or a city named Indiana.
City, Indiana.
Yeah, that's just
City
crazy.
named Indiana in Pennsylvania.
I feel like that should be illegal. The government should do something about that.
You heard it here first, IUP. Jayhawk, anti-IUP. Whoa, Lucian, bro.
That bro, Lucian's R9.
Dude.
I've told you every single time,
Bro.
One mag.
Lucian just cannot, like, he cannot mess up. Oh, Utah!
Targeting that spot.
UT Tyler jonkles on him. We miss it. Utah goes down.
Hashtag
They
get
get jonkled.
jonkled.
Kuzer, thank you for the 250 points to the Zephyr hosting a collegiate tournament. You could give us more of your wealth.
Tens of thousands of points. Only plus 250.
Insane. He's got 35,000. No commit. All right, KSU, edge of zone here. Looks like UT Orange. I mean, they're fucking pissed, bro. Remember, Illini Orange were the ones who wiped out, or were the ones who fell to UT Tyler, and so there's no point to what I just said. Anyways, thank you, Swanky Squid, for the 1,755 points.
Before this game, they were 17th and 18th, so maybe this is just like beef that we've guaranteed secured a higher placement than you at the bottom of the leaderboard.
It is also a lineup.
They just hated.
No, they're not
They just
hated.
got beef with it. Well, not hated.
Everyone's
they
got light beef
everybody.
with each other. Everyone's got light
Yeah.
beef with each other. You know?
Gotcha.
No one's like really friends in collegiate. That's not true. There's some friends. Anyway, Southern Miss here as a duo. Point blank in it against the... I don't think I've ever seen someone actually successfully single-handedly wipe a Sparrow ultimate. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, B20s.
UCSD Gold should win this, but, you know, anything can fail. SJSU's winning up above here. Double knock drop. Quick resets on the interior. Nikosu's holding off behind it. Quick crack for Shmub to commit to, and we're down to our top 10. Only FSU's in zone, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's so much space in this zone, and nobody is claiming any of it.
Hey! Jay-Z Strikers, thank you for the follow. Jizz Strikers. Can you get Nice Wig for next stream? You don't like Jayhawk? That's fucking toxic, bro. Rude. Nope. Mank able to get at least a little bit of the respawn there, but Lucian with the G7 up above sends you packing for what you would hope would be maybe another squad. Even still, pressure from Augusta up on high. This might give Southern Miss a chance to reset. No, there goes Mank, fully thirsted. So you trade Viz for Mank. The Ozen's on the outskirts here. He's wrapping the backside. Maybe he gets a jump on somebody for free. Watch this. Point blank, Lucian Habaneros. There's that incendiary grenade from him. The Ozen on height. He's gonna look for this.
They're in.
Yeah, they're in, bro. I can't believe SJSU lost half their roster on that rotate. That makes me sad.
Get Imperial Howl for next stream. Get iShow Speed for next stream. I agree with both of those.
Imperial
Hal
Hal
would have
pissed.
he would have a great time watching this. I think he'd give it maybe 5 minutes and he'd probably leave.
You guys get 5 minutes of Hal at his worst.
And that's being generous. That's like him not paying attention to the lack of macro.
That's me. That's me paying Hal to be there.
Yeah.
That's me giving him money, like half of my savings. Get Jumba for the next stream. That's actually very good. Yeah, I'll get Jumba on. I'm gonna put a form out. By the way, can you get Rain Day? I actually could get Rain Day. Rain Day would probably actually be more than happy to.
You get Rain Day, y'all could like officially cast it.
Okay, but the problem is, I don't think me and Rain Day can cast it. I don't think we can do it. We're both.
Have y'all ever had to do it together?
No. Oh, UCSD. Hold on. It's just I'm Rumbly. They lost out on Lucian. They get the revive. Augusta's back up. Southern. Oh yeah, fuck them up, Southern Miss. Point blank. Re9. Goodbye.
Is Utah
All right.
still alive? They died, right?
No, Utah's done. Utah's
KSU
done.
still
Oh yeah.
alive?
Wait.
KSU.
Keep this on Daxon. I pray to God, please keep this on Daxon. Give me more Kraby. Fuck. We gotta go
KSU
back to the
still
Kraby.
alive?
Yeah, KSU's on the outside. They're playing the rocks, I can only assume right now.
They still have a chance to win this lobby. So does UT Tyler.
UT Tyler are the team on the edge of zone. KSU have moved in the inside of building. Every chance for KP is a dub on the day, but misplays, you can see him low there. Squad to squad. They're going to commit for full safety by Rec. Give him a chance to heal. Meanwhile, a couple of early shots from UT as FSU Garnet trying to peek things out here. UCSD lose out on I'm Rumbly and Full here, and UT Tyler could fully clear out the outside as FSU double drops, 2v2 situation. Wrecked with multiple fence lines as the zone is closing off the stairwell. Both teams resetting. Massive 108 for Daxon. She barely gets much more than that, but man, oh man, makes this so hard for KSU.
KSU cannot afford to go down here because they're only, I think, 3 points clear of UT Tyler coming into this game. UT with a win could even surpass them, maybe win the lobby.
Sadly, Daxon is down to her last bullet on that Kraber, so she's got to make a swap here. Expend what you can one final time and then commit to your swap because some of these 3v3s are going to be tight. UT Orange, they're the team playing on the exterior. I was wrong. Just taking their time. I think UCSD is a single rat over there somewhere. All right. FSU on high. KSU looking for exits. Really good drill. I mean, it's pressure and a half here, but FSU's about to beam down on you from up above. All right. Nades up on height. I mean, it gives them time, but this is FSU. They're actually on the second floor. I can't imagine either of these two teams survive this.
The Gibby bubble rotate.
They Gibby bubble rotate straight into UT Tyler. FSU teleporting down below. They'll give up their height. KSU's going to get to play the edge. UT does go down. The Jonkler with double nades here. FSU turning right round to watch KSU. They get the resets. Aegis teleporting down now. Bubbles blown away by... Where did the ball go? Oh, the pylon!
The Watson Gen. The
Watson Gen for Little Hollow. It saves the day. KSU still have height, though. This is still so big for them. That's it for UCSD. That's it for UT Tyler. This might be enough. KSU, one final remaining member. A single arc star. A final pump. And another dub for KSU to potentially take the whole lobby. All right. KSU dubs. Let's check the scoreboard.
They were 13 points behind them going into that game, being the top two teams.
All right. Here's the refresh. The overall on the day. Just barely by 5 points here. Southern Miss walk away with it. Remember, this last game, they got 6 kills, and a 6th place finish. So they were able to defend just barely. Did Watson Gen stop the Maggie ball? Yes, that was sick. KSU, though, still double dubs on the day, 62. It's their KP that comes back to bite them. 27, pretty low. I mean, they make up the majority of their success from their placement overall. I will check A versus D. Bro. All right. Holy, we fucking suck. That's the man himself. How many beers did we get? Not enough beer? Not enough beer misplays? 6. He got through 6 beers. Very close. Needed more.
Only 1 per game. Those are rookie numbers.
Rookie.
Gotta crank that up.
He put 8 down during scrims. So, tough.
If we're getting
Anyways.
8 in scrim, surely we're getting at least 10 on an actual match day.
Surely
Lock
we can
it in.
amp up those numbers. All right. Blue Falcons maintaining a little bit of their leads. University of Utah finally with Mez on the day. Very good performance. We knew they were going to bounce back. This is going to be the jump for them on the power rankings this week. UT Tyler, a massive upset for the majority of this lobby. 55 ties with with University of Utah there. We got a little bit of resurgence from UCSD. Nice from FSU. Temple Cherries keeping it competitive. Yada, yada, yada. The big failures on the day, though. Massive names here. Tamu Maroon, 19th. 18th, Illini Orange. Bellevue with their double subs. can't even manage to just play it small, play it legitimately, which is crazy because they started game 1 with 13 points. So they are capable. 17th place there. UT Orange still continuing to struggle. The rest of these kind of falling in place, but Illini, Orange, Bellevue, and Tamu Maroon going to get destroyed in the rankings this week. Give me the
Hell of a
lowdown.
day.
And give me your thoughts.
Crazy gameplay. Shout out the Jonkler, the Giggler, and Narwhal Boy, my 3 goats personally. Unfortunate that like 2 of the actual teams, based on the limited amount of streams I've watched, because of you being a Tamu Maroon fan, I knew about them, and also because I've met Caden, I knew about UT Orange. These were like literally the only 2 teams that I really knew anything about besides Bellevue, because I knew about Vatari. Vatari doesn't play, and the other 2 had a bad day. So tough on that metric, but it was entertaining. It was a good day.
Yeah, I mean, Collegiate is constantly rewriting itself. This is still regular season, right?
Yeah.
Everybody here is still safe. It's just a, we'll say, it's, you know, wherever you end up, we'll see how it goes. It's funny, Jayhawk's hyper-focused on Narwhal Boy because Nicewig did the same thing. It's just a good name, bro.
When you got a name like Narwhal Boy, it's like
It's-
hard not to root for him. That's like a sick name.
The Jonkler, the Giggler, Narwhal Boy, I mean, these are excellent usernames. There's a reason why we love them so much.
When
I'm
you
looking
know
for Chief
nothing
Color.
about any player's skill, you gravitate towards anything that you can just grab a hold of to be a fan. And the moment I saw Narwhal Boy, I was like, yep, he's him. Proved it today.
Seeing us at LAN? Probably, maybe.
Maybe. As of
I
right
know-
now, I don't know. So
I'll say this. Neither of us know regarding LAN, but I think no matter what, we're going to try to get out there.
yeah,
Just
if I
'cause
don't
we
work
wanna-
it,
we-
I am
we just
going to
wanna
try to
go.
go. So,
Because why would we want to miss LAN? You know?
yeah.
I mean, we've got Esports Award nomination John Harris here. Elite analyst, some would say. Yeah, if I see you guys at LAN, can you sign my case? Yeah, of course. Of course.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's check A versus D. I think their games have officially... No, they're not quite ended.
Remember when we tuned in and they were sucking to start?
Where's the vote link? Here, let's go. John Harris.
Okay, well, if you type John Harris, it's not going to pop up. You got to type Esports Awards.
John Harris Esports.
No.
No.
Just Esports Awards. Don't even put my name. My name is not going to pop up because it says Jayhawk on the website. Just Google Esports Awards. There you go.
There we go.
And no, go back. Or sure, you could do that. There you go. Vote.
Accept and
There's the
continue.
link.
Here you go, guys. This is the link. Misplaced, thank you for the 2K. Bad day from us, Sag. You're getting knocked down on the tier list.
Tough.
It's the threat. It's the threat. The instantaneous threat. I'm still waiting on the results. There we go. Game 6. Finally completed. Here we go. Hey, so I heard you were talking shit. Maple, love, I was not talking shit. You guys literally were
Mad
playing
shit.
like shit the first 2
Was
games.
talking the
17
most shit.
17 points in the first 2 or 16 points in the first 2 games is definitely grounds for some confusion, all right?
Me personally,
watch the-
I
was
always
fair.
believed. I always believed that Cumberland could do it. I was sitting there saying, you know what? I think this is a 137 point.
I literally said this is unusual for them. Usually they
Zephyr
really,
said
really
they're
pack
moving
on.
20 spots down on the power rankings. That's what he was saying. He said this is a bottom 5 day from them. Book it.
35,
Me personally-
37, 31. That's the high scores. 18 to finish it off. A little bit lower, but in the end, Maple with a brutal 50 KP on the day. She leads 13,000 ahead.
50 kills is crazy. In 6
I was
games.
fair, says the Tamu Glazer. I told the truth. The whole unbridled truth. They suck right now, bro. Doesn't mean they're not capable. Saying someone's capable is not saying they're incredible. It's saying they have potential. God, I'm getting trolled. All right. Cumberland, 137. Western Outlaws, they make a huge recovery this week. KSU Black, still loving what I'm seeing out of them. And, you know, UHE, they do fall off after their dub, but they are able to bring it back in one of their later games. Who kind of shits the bed? Fisher really struggles this week. Not as strong of a look from Fisher. St. Clair, no, they don't have. They kind of suck. Minnesota, also really struggling. Wow, Minnesota in 14th. ISU in 16th. Damn, guys, these are big names. Yo,
What's the overall leaderboard looking like?
It's not updated yet. If we can, OY, if you get the overall, it is, bro. Send it. Send the overall. If you've got the overall leaderboard updated, I am ready. I didn't know you were doing it that quickly, brother. There we go. All right. Here's the overall. Now, we've got the multiple group results here. The overall standings. Southern Miss lead, definitively. 50 double wins in both of their lobbies they've played. Cumberland not far behind. And yes, KSU Gold, top 3 here. Especially after we saw kind of a toss-up from Ottawa not playing and Bellevue playing through with their subs. As a result, the rest of the lobbies also get to play catch-up here. Blue Falcons, really consistent. KSU Black, also extremely consistent. UFC Exodus. These are names we expected to perform this week. Western Outlaws had a rough start, but are slowly getting into it. Okay? Now, that's where it starts to get a little bit confusing. Bellevue, 8th. Struggled today. This is going to bite them hard. You got to hope they turn it around. UCSD Gold, 26. SJSU Blue, 26. I mean, this is where we get into the kind of the toss-up. None of these teams have had really consistent performances, and it's really down here that we look at teams that have really shit the bed. Tamaroon finished top 5, by the way. Here's the bias, Zephyr, real quick. Top 5, this game, I mean, it keeps them 1 point away from the top 20. So next week is critical. Critical en masse. ACU Esports going to get a huge bump tomorrow since I'm playing tomorrow. Oh, that means those people in 24th and contenders looking kind of hot. Who's UCSC chopped? Where's Minnesota State? Wow, Minnesota's 16, tied with TAMU and Ferris and Utah Valley Black and Illini Orange. That's insane. That is insane. Unreal. Just genuinely unreal. All right, guys. This is your last moments with Jayhawk. Your last moments. You get to. I know today. Oh, go ahead.
I scrolled over to the Open just to check out the Bears. Sick 'em. They got eliminated from stage 1. What is? How does that even happen?
Well, no, they're in current elimination range.
Oh, they just have 0 points. Have they played yet? Is that why? Why are there so many teams with 0?
I don't know if they've. No, K has played. I think it's just a lot more aggressive, the point scale, because they're open teams and they need to be because remember, these teams are going to go play against the contenders, which then go play against the Premier League, and we'll see how it goes.
No shows? They didn't even show up, bro. Are you kidding
Baylor
me?
didn't show? What? Open match days. Hold on, let's check this out. Illini Blue. Okay, let's look at the actual match results. Where is the match results?
What are the rules on like alumni? Can I form a team, go play? Went to Baylor, have my Baylor ID still. It's been a while, but you know.
Is there a red Earth? Yes, Mars.
Before you go, what's the top 3 favorites you have going into this season? You mean after the days that have already happened?
Yeah, here's the overall standings. Give us your top 3. Who's going to win it all?
Because I'm not like Zephyr. I don't discount teams that have subs. I'm also, like I said, a Vatari stan. So we're still putting Bellevue up there.
To piss
I mean,
Utah
half-
off, I'm gonna keep Bellevue #1 just for the meme.
Have to put Cumberland in there after a 137-point day. I mean, dear God.
Yeah.
And then outside of those, Southern Miss got 50, so I guess they won both match days. No.
Yeah. Southern Miss is also previous last year's champion.
And
They
they're the
won
last year's
champs.
champion. So, I mean, there's a strong argument for them, but it's like, can they overcome Narwhal Boy, Jonkler, the Giggler? There's a lot of threats that I feel like are kind of putting some of those teams in the top 3. So I guess I'll say for now, Southern Miss, because, they're last year's champions and they've won 2 match days so far. But I just think, there's a lot of people coming for their crown right now. So that's my
The
top
Zephyr
3.
theory is KSU, 10 beers deep. Match point in 4. All right, guys. Any last final Jayhawk questions? Yeah, it was very fun. Jayhawk, once again, thank you for the I don't even know if I call that a cast. I don't know if I call that a watch party. I don't know what it was, but it was fun. Thank you for showing up and enjoying Collegiate. Once again, I will let you guys know we have a community points thing going. If we get to 500,000 points, I'll host a Collegiate tournament. 2, I'm going to be putting out a Google form here this next week to take players, pros, casters, etc. to join me on stream for scrims and a few other things. So get ready
Can we
for
get
that.
like a quad cast of you, Narwhal Boy, Jonkler, and Giggler? I mean, just for me.
We can make it happen. Once.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a scrim. Maybe a scrim
Hell
they
yeah.
don't want to play
Worth.
or something.
Worth.
Yo, Zephyr, can I play in that? Yes, Taunty. You can. Because it's my tournament. So put together your team. Teams can be cross-collegiate. Riley Crazem. I don't know. Cast Contender with them? We'll see. Contender, I've got football games to watch. Jayhawk, who's Grand Finals Pro League? What?
What does that even mean?
It's done. Yo, Zephyr, can I hit that? My wall? Yes, soft.
Like, who am I picking to, like, win the whole thing? Bellevue. Shout out my goat VOD.
No. Pro League.
The Pro League's over.
Yeah, but who's winning it?
It already happened. You talking like
Yeah,
ALGS Pro League?
Yeah, but who's winning it?
It's Shopify Rebellion, Gen G,
Crazy.
Alliance. I mean,
Who's winning? Okay, who's winning champs?
now that's hard because like QQ's
We
gonna
don't know
come
yet.
back for VK Gaming. There's still all the scrims. We don't know what the meta is gonna be. Alliance is looking good. Shopify is catching their stride. We don't know what Falcons are gonna look like with Hal IGLing in like 2-3 months. If you ask me to call my shot right here, right now, based on, and this is not based on like, I think they're just right now currently the best team in the world, but just the way that Apex has gone over the last 2 years, I think it would be a new team. And if I had to pick any new team to win it, I would pick Gen G.
Dude, I was about to say the extension today, that roster, that is a
3
killer
years,
roster.
3-year extension with the org.
Yeah.
That's big. I also, some people were like, is Apex going to be around in 3 years? I feel like the org doesn't sign
Yeah,
them to 3
100%.
years unless they
100%.
believe that they're going to keep this team for a while. So
It might just be EWC at a certain point, but you know what? It's gonna
Yeah.
be around.
Yeah.
Personally, Alliance in 7, but
who would have guessed Zephyr picked Alliance to win?
all right, guys, thank you for hanging out. We are gonna be back next week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Someone else, not quite Jayhawk, something new, scrimmies again. Stay up to date with my Twitter in the Discord or whatever else if you want to stream, watch, enjoy this. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you, Jayhawk, once again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.